same thing's coming up. It's just saying auto stop. What's going on? Yes, guys, welcome back to the Irish Hotspur Watch Along. I think we have all issues resolved right now, which is absolutely fantastic. I hope. Are we live, Jacko? Are you up and running?
I think we should be live. Let's take a look, Dave. If transition over to the live chat and into the live screen, and hopefully people can start to hear ourselves. Let's see. Just waiting. Just trying to refresh it there. Waiting just a second, and I'm seeing us. I'm seeing us in a different stream though now. Let's I'll clean that up, but I think there is a different stream set up, Dave, and I will clean it up. But yes, Dave, we are underway. Get that clock going.
Come on.
And I think things should be underway here. We're seeing Emerson on the ball, playing in at a bit of Skippy. Take away the commentating, Dave.
Give me 1 second.
We're seeing Romero here, putting on a bit of pressure. Into Vicario. Vicario, no, plays a little sketchy pass into Basuma. He's got to be more careful there. Mickey Van de Ven, though, surging. Look at Mickey, so fine.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine.
Beautiful.
You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Matters.
Let's go.
Saucing it up here, Matters. Fine. He's thinking about the switch to Skippy.
Kulu. Basuma. Go on, move it in. Oh, Madison gets dispossessed very easily there.
Well done, Basuma. Look at the ground he covered there.
Oh, go on. Go on,
Udoji.
Sonaldo, the new captain. The new captain. Madison looking to pull the strings. Gone out wide to Skippy. Romero on the ball. Cross to Van de Ven. Look at that. Moves like for Tongan. That's beautiful. Destiny. Into Richie. Back to Destiny. Destiny all the way out to Romero. The savage. Oh, great ball into Richie. And it's just it's a simple layoff. It's so disappointing. It's a simple layoff. Well done, Destiny. Picks up that goal kick. Or that throw-in, sorry. Basuma. Good switch of play to Romero. Very good switch of play. Gets us out down the other side. Let's move it, Skip. Kulu. Tottenham just finding their feet here, settling into the game very nicely. It's great to see us in possession. So much of it into Madison.
Oh, Matters into Richie!
Oh, he just can't get it under control. That's twice his control has let him down. That's better from Madison, though. That's great play from Mads. That's great play from Mads. But everybody, thank you very much for tuning in today. We do appreciate it. Let's get some live stats on screen.
Appreciate everybody your dedication, and also as well just sticking with us through this. And also Dark Sun G, we'll get to you in just a second, my friend. Just uploading a thumbnail here for everybody to see, but it's really good, and really do appreciate you, my man, for showing the support, as well as everybody. I see Welsh Gal, so many of that followed over. Tequila, so many of you guys. Really do appreciate you guys sticking with us throughout the difficulties. And Dark Sun G earlier, really do appreciate your super chats. And he said, come on, you Spurs, let's win for Sonny captain debut. No Dyer for the win. We'll get to Dyer later. We'll talk about, the very good positive, but Sonny captain, I mean, it's in a way, Dark Sun G, it's so long deserved. Like, it's a guy that if he could, he wishes he could be from the academy. He wishes that, he could just be born in almost like a Spurs crib or a Spurs manger if he would. But big ball in here. Oh, good chance here. Kulusevski.
Hit it.
Have a hit.
Oh, it's blocked. Oh, it's a header for Van de Ven.
Oh, Mickey trying to go for the header. But Dark Sun G, I just feel like when you look at kind of Sonny, right? It's a guy that's probably just been waiting for this moment for a long time. He's had Hugo Lloris, who I actually am not even sure really was the right captain for us, towards the end of his tenure. I mean, Harry Kane, I think, is sort of a leader by example, but I have never even said is probably the perfect captain for Spurs. I think it's just really good to see Sonny get this chance here. I think he's long deserved it. And here he is on the ball, skipping past their right back here. Sonny playing matters here. And we're going to see this combination all summer. Matty, oh, absolutely saucing him. Sir! And he earns us a free kick at the top of the box. Well done to Matters. Sonny protecting his man as well. Already being a captain there at Dark Sun G, he's protecting his man. But I mean, Dave, I think it's just with Sonny, right? Like he basically is, you know, he basically is one of our own. He understands what it means, you know, to play for Spurs. He understands what it means when we don't play our best and the fans, you know, go home, you know, feeling like it wasn't really the performance that they were looking for. He understands just everything about this club, despite, you know, I don't know, being from halfway across the world. I think, in fact, he's sort of a good now kind of ambassador of what, you know, we had in the past, but also the new. I think he's going to be able to be probably one of the best spokespersons for Postecoglou. In fact, I'm really happy for Sonny. He deserved this. Yeah,
Madison!
Oh! It's Romero! Richie! Or Romero's a cootie, Dave! It's Big Cootie!
Doubt him all you want. He will score. Come on, Cootie. Let's have it. He's like an absolute dog flying through the air. Honestly, like a military jet flying through the air there. Diving header. Great balling by Madison. Is he offside? No, he's on. Oh, he's way on.
Ooh, oh, love that. Yeah. Oh, look at that flick on. Look at that flick on. It's absolutely gorgeous. Get in there. Get in. Absolutely love it from Cootie Romero.
Come on, I'll just wait.
Change that score, Davo. First goal of the season to the mighty Tottenham Hotspur. We're 1-0 up. They're checking possible offside.
No way. No way is the offside. You can't score with your arm. Get out of it. Romero's telling him what he thinks. Oh. Nah, he's on. He's on. Come on, blow it up. Give it to us. Let's go. Madison with the free kick.
Dangerous free kick, though, as well. Surely, what are they going to measure his nose off?
Gee, this is a disgrace.
I mean, that arm as well, that leg and everything. He has to be on that arm and that leg.
He's a nose hair offside, Jack. Literally, a nose hair. If they don't give this, like his nose is offside. It's a joke if they don't give this. The defender's foot. Look where it is. He's onside.
Come on, give it to us. Just give it to us. Just give it to us. It's in there. Just
Jack,
give it
they need to get out the whole stationary kit, the ruler.
Why are we taking a geometry class here?
I'm sick of this far.
Are we getting our geometry tools out? Oh my lord! What are we zooming in on?
Oh Jesus Christ! They're zooming in.
There's
that
no
much.
need to zoom in on
You
this.
can nearly see what color underpants the guys are wearing. It's a joke.
Why are we now on Kulusevski?
Oh, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, like are they trying to? They're trying to zoom in on what are they looking for? I mean,
the defender's leg and his foot is keeping Romero on side. It's so obvious. Jesus Christ. Where's the lines? At least they can't even draw the lines.
Any day now, please.
Jack,
any day now. I mean, might as well have 30 minutes extra time. Get in there! We got the green line, baby!
About time. Jesus Christ. Let's update that scoreboard. Let's go. 1. Here we go. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's check YouTube. Make sure it's updating here now.
Get in there. Cootie Romero, first goal of the season. The vice captain, Dark Sun G. And that's Sonny and Matters combining. Matters earning that free kick. And then putting a delicious ball into Cootie Romero. The Romero haters are in the mud, Dark Sun G. All the different people, you know, putting Dyer, saying he was the leader that needed to stick around, that there was always a place for him. They kept doubting Romero, throwing him into the void, throwing him under the bus. And it's just Cootie Romero. He's been answering the haters over the summer this season, Dark Sun G, and everybody else in the chat. It's just beautiful to see. Grabbing us the first goal of the season. 13 minutes into it. We're already all over him. Ange is already getting himself a huddle of some kind. Or did Romero pull up an injury?
People, is there still an echo? Let me know.
Is there an injury of some kind?
Nick, is there still an echo? No, Nick is watching. Let us know.
Oh, no.
Who's injured? No way has he gone off injured. Oh, no. Just as it starts. Well, who's come on? Oh, it's starting again. It's starting again. Who's come on from Sanchez? It's unbelievable.
Is the echo gone from David's end, everybody?
1 2 1 2. Echo gone. Echo still here. Let us know. Let us know.
Also, Kieran, if you're listening, maybe try to hop in and check on Dave's if you can. How has he picked up an injury? It's heartbreaking.
How is he? He's just scored.
Echo is gone. Echo is gone. Or is it just Dave? Keep talking, Dave.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Concussion protocol, they said.
No way. What? Because he's just scored.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
It's good now. Echo gone.
Now.
All right.
Come on, the
now.
Echo game is strong today. Big up, everybody.
Trying our best here. Thank you, everybody.
If you can smash that like button, that'd be awesome. Dark Sung G, brother. Hopefully you're keeping well, my man.
Dave, also as well, copy in the chat overlay if you can. If you can. It's in the private chat. So we can put up some of these chats on screen.
That's the last one, right?
Yes, sir. Oh, Kulusevski showing him the weight room here. Mo, get in there, Mo. You got to get stuck.
Oh, I just need to transition it, Jack. No? Oh, no. So I'll go into chat overlay.
Yep, and just, copy the link and put it in there, and then I'll start clicking on some comments so we can put them up on screen for everybody.
Okay, that's done.
All right, earlier Dark Sun G did say, come on, you Spurs, let's win for Sonny captain debut. No Dyer for the win, and Dyer's out of the squad. He's unfollowed socials. The way he's even been a bit petulant about it, Dark Sun G, I would go as far to say Dave was spot on about the guy the whole time because he was supposed to be regarded as a leader, a guy that really loves Spurs, and even if he's, found his way, out of the team and sort of out of Ange's plans, the way he's kind of reacted as sort of a child about it, I actually think sort of, again, is a reflection of his character and the fact that he really hasn't been a leader in this team. But a corner here for Brentford here, everybody, and a good save earlier from Vicario. They whipped it in, dangerous, top of the box.
Concussion.
Then also as well, Adrian Chia saying, big up, lads. He says, big up, lads, liking the new script so far. Come on, you Spurs. Good clearance by Sanchez.
Get out, get out, get out. That'll do, corner kick. But
another corner here. Liking the new script so far, Adrian. I think we're liking the new script. We're starting off with a goal. I'm not liking the fact that you threw in a Romero concussion into the script. That's not fun at all. We definitely had some, errors today, technically wise. That was also part of a pretty nasty script. But if Spurs get a good result today and start us off, happy clapping, Adrian, that's the script that I care about. Big up to you, my man. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for your patience as well, brother.
Yeah, big up, Adrian. Hopefully it's a nice, easy script for us today, my man. I can't take, any of them games that we've had over the last few years, especially last season, right? All the ups and downs. I can't take them anymore, my man. So hopefully it's a better script for us here today, brother. And also Dark Sung G, well done. Vicario coming out with it. But Dark Sung G as well, my man. I mean, Sonny is captain. It's well deserved. Whenever you bring in players from other countries or other leagues, you can only hope that they come in and embrace absolutely everything about the football club.
Yeah.
And basically, the way a local would. And Sonny has definitely done that. He's embraced absolutely everything about this football club. And he deserves the option and the chance to be able to lead it forward. However, Dark Sung G, let's have a good back and forth on this, my man, because I get it, right? Son's very popular, friends with everybody. But sometimes as captain, you have to have that nasty side to you and not be afraid to call people out. Let me know, do you think Son has that sort of characteristic in him, my man? Because I'm a bit nervous on that. But
knowing he called out Hugo in the past, maybe he does.
Yeah, maybe he does.
He one time stood up to Hugo, so maybe he does. And he is responsible for the whole squad, Dark Sun G, and it's good to see that. Oh,
Richard!
nice! Good try from
Suma. Great drive from the midfield.
Gorgeous try.
The shackles are off him. He's absolutely thriving, having a less disciplined role. Oh, that's it. Look at that. Pressing from the front.
And then also
Sonny.
as well, Dark Sun G with the super. Oh, win this year. Spurs are all over Brentford right now. Member for 24 months, 2 years. Big up to you, Ribsy85. He says, be invited to an Argentinian barbecue or maybe the main course. Your choice, VAR. Cootie keeps a list. Oh, no, please clear.
Oh.
One of the list of enemies now, Dave, for Romero, Mr. One of the new list of enemies.
Look, I don't get
VAR, a new list of enemies for him.
VAR. It is. You know, it wouldn't surprise me to see him chase one of the officials down the tunnel at halftime. I mean, I don't understand why he's had to come off. You know, it's an absolute joke. Do you understand why he had to come off? I know people are saying, concussion protocol, but for what? All he done was head the ball into the back of the goal. That out ball is there every time for Brentford. And Buemo. Behind.
Nicely done by Udogie there.
Well done, Destiny.
Cleaned up by Udogie. Well done to him.
Well done, Destiny.
And then also as well, Dark Sun G with a super chat, Dave says, what do you think of Mads and Cootie Romero as vice captain? I think Cootie Romero was made vice captain, I imagine, on some sort of advice from Sonny, maybe, and from Ange, because I think Romero is seen as sort of a leader, or at least somebody that's actually looked up to by the majority of the South American players and a lot of Spanish-speaking players. He's also post-World Cup winner, right? So he has that sort of kind of at least experience and, playing in big games and big moments. And I bet a lot of his counterparts are, big chance here, win that, Vic. Love that, Vicky. Big up Venom.
That's poor. They're all standing there. They all got and done that.
Well done by Vicky, though.
Yeah, fair play. Let me watch this again. It's just a simple ball in. Oh, my God. Sanchez stops. He goes to go for it and stops. But anyway, Dark Sun G, my man. I mean, I'm absolutely loving it. You've got Sun leading the forward line. You've got Madison leading midfield and Romero leading the back line. And they're all, and so for me, it's clear to see that Ange has leaders right throughout the spine of this team now. And they're the ones that he's going to rely on all season long. That, to build this whole team around again, but also they're the ones that need to be out there commanding each section on that football pitch. And it's something that I've spoke about for a long time, not having leaders out there that are vocal, having Hugo Lloris in goals, have as your captain and no one else speaking it. You just can't have it. So for me, I'm delighted Sonny has been given the opportunity, but also I think there's too much made of Cutie being rash, this, that, and the other. For me, that's what I want in my captain. I want a guy who's willing to go out and clatter someone just to get the team to wake up a bit. So I'm happy with that as well.
Exactly.
Big up Dark Sun G, brother. I'd say you were absolutely buzzing.
And both of them have expressed something. Both of them have expressed something to Dark Sun G that we really love, I think, here as Spurs fans, which is loyalty, right? I think Sonny has been the symbol of loyalty at this club, and Romero, with his comments over the summer, is saying he wants to be here for his very best years as a player. So he's also putting down that loyalty. So maybe that's also part of why they're getting the captaincy here. But a big switch of play here doing Bumo. Oh, no, please don't. Absolutely went for it there. Sonny, I think, tried to pull out of a challenge on Jensen, and the referee's not buying it. Richie, though, trying to hold it up. Good hold-up play by Richie. Spurs knocked it long. Richie holds it up for us. Plays it back into Sonny here.
Let's go, Basuma.
Into Emo.
Emo. Onto Skippy.
Skippy here.
Kulu, come on, get the ball and drive, kid. Look at this space. Mads.
Matters here. He's looking. Sanchez playing it back into Emo. Emo practically playing defensive midfield here. He's gone to Udogie, back into Basuma. Now Spurs are just playing a little nice one-touch tiki-taka Ange.
They're trying to entice Brentford out, and Brentford
beautiful
don't come
into
out.
Emo.
Kulu. Oh, good ball back.
Nice run by Emo here. He's on the right. Good ball. No one in the box. Sonny tried to win the second.
Sonny had to gamble there. If he gambled, he was gonna get a goal scoring opportunity there. Oh, the referee. Look, he wants his airtime. Here we go.
Neil Shafton, member for 21 months as an elite member. Top man, Neil. He says, third season as a member of the Harris Army and couldn't be happier to be with my bros and sister for another season of bipolar family known as Tottenham Hotspurs. It's been a bipolar day, that's for sure, Neil. And I would say Dave has absolutely kept his composure, if you ask me. And we've somehow been able to get the watch along still no matter what. Oh, don't tell me they've gone to the VAR for that, Dave.
Yeah.
Don't tell me they've gone for it.
It's embarrassing.
Do you think it's a penalty?
Let's have another look at it, Jack. Let's dissect it. I think
first glance, it really looked like first glance, it really did not look like a penalty to me.
Oh, come on. That's no... No. Do you know what, though? No, there's no penalty. There was a soft one given against Luton yesterday in the Brighton game, and if they give this, you're not allowed to tackle anymore. He hasn't even touched him, to be honest with you, Jacko. Look, what's he done? The guy's just gone down because Casper the Ghost is round him. Yep. Oh, fresh air.
Oh, he jumps in the air afterwards as well. Yeah, he completely he collapses afterwards.
What?
No way he's given it. Has he given it?
No way. How has he given that?
He's given it.
Him. He hasn't even touched him.
That's harsh, Sean. That's harsh. That's very harsh. That's very harsh. That's a very soft penalty.
And just had the finest beat on his comb through that air today.
I just look at his reaction though, like the way he reacts afterwards. He like jumps in the air. He like grimaces 4 seconds later.
He's gone down about 10 minutes after the initial contact. How can you give that? Look. Oh, jeez. Oh, cry me a river. Here we are again with VAR. I'm sick of it. In a normal game with the referee controlling it without VAR, that just wouldn't be given.
And here we are being bipolar Tottenham Hotspur right now, Neil. Thank you for 3 seasons, my man of your service. Absolute top man, Neil. Really do appreciate you sticking with us. And everybody else that has stuck along with us throughout the day in this this chat and everything. Really do appreciate you all. Absolute legends. We really do appreciate your loyalty and just, your continued support, everybody. Really do appreciate it. Actually, it's been incredible today, despite the difficulties. It really has been amazing. Really appreciate you all.
As you can see, you boys demand better. Me and Jack try and prove better, so it takes time, but we're getting there. But appreciate you and the loyalty. But come on, Venom, let's go. Let's earn the money. This is where you earn it, boy. Come on, Venom. Manifest he's going to save it. Look at that hairline. It's horrific.
Sent him the wrong way. Sent him the wrong way.
Such a soft.
Gonna have to change that score again there, Dave.
They do their best every single time just to make Spurs life a miserable.
Good game. It's a good game thus far. It's a good game. I mean, they punished us in a way that I felt like Brentford would. They just kind of come up with sneaky ways. They come up with sneaky ways to hurt you, and I don't think that's a penalty whatsoever. I think we're very hard done by there. But I think Spurs just keep playing their game and will absolutely overwhelm them. Big up to David Shire from earlier. He threw in a super chat. Awesome start. And cheers to you, Dave. Big up to you, David. And a member of the David Army. The David Army is well and strong here over on the IrishHotspur. They absolutely, they have too many almost at this stage. We're going to need to get a rival army of some kind. Maybe, I don't know. I guess there is some sort of maybe a Paul army. I know there is a lot of Pauls in the house, often. Maybe the Paul army needs to get a bit stronger. And the David Army, big up to you, my friend, and appreciate your support. And it has been an awesome start. It has been an awesome start. But what I would say is, maybe, I guess both sides. Brian Mason getting booked.
There's a new rule about technical areas controlling themselves or cars would be dished out. Look, tell that bald egg to F off. Get back in your seat, you numpty.
It's been a great game, though, I would say, David. Before even with the goal conceded, it has been a fabulous game. And I'm looking forward to more exciting games from Tottenham Hotspur. It's even actually hard for us to keep track of because we're just always, kind of moving. We're always making something happen. It's beautiful to watch.
Look, Ange Postecoglou, Jacko, we never stop. We took that motto to get this up and running today, and Tottenham are going to take this. It's only a blip in the radar, despite the Premier League doing their best to cheat us. I'm confident today, Jacko. I think we'll go and nick another one or two. Look how high we are. Love that. Win
Sanchez,
that. Well
good
done.
Header.
Come on, Skip. Jesus, you jumped about 10 minutes before him. Ange with the control. Absolutely love that.
And then David Shire. After giving the super chat, David Shire has also grabbed a flat cap membership. Big up to you, David, my man. Really do appreciate the support. Plenty of things are going to be coming with that flat cap membership this month, my man. After the game, take a look at all the perks and benefits you're going to get with it. Yeah. Big up to you, man.
Big up, Davey. It's great to have you on board, my man. Put in the comments and let us know whereabouts you are tuning in from, brother. Big yourself up, my man. How long you been a Spurs fan?
Kulusevski here, deep in the right. Sanchez, so deep in their half here. Sanchez is practically in the final third. Into Emo.
Oh, well
good little play from Basuma and Emo.
Come on, Kulu, take him on. Oh, Skip is so far out on this right-hand side. so far out on the right.
It's part of, I think, what the midfielders do is that, Emo actually comes in, right? He tucks in as more of a defensive midfielder, and then Skippy and the other guys actually keep more of the width.
Oh, come on, Tottenham. Let's get the ball back. It's boring. I'm already bored with Brentford having the ball. There we are. Come on. Tottenham's ball. Again, they're cheating me, man.
Oh, there we are.
Let's go, Kulu.
They can't even string a pass together right now, Brentford. Come on, boys. Let's take advantage. Good little throw in, and it matters.
Oh, Madison back to Van de Ven. That's all right.
Oh, look how he just strokes that pass.
If that was Dyer, he'd be mudsliding.
Good touch from Vicky as well. Good touch.
Oh, good ball by Sanchez.
Great pass into Kulusevski. Great pass from Sanchez.
What a ball.
Emo,
switch it down, Emo. Come on, man.
There you go. Udoji.
Destiny. Let's go.
Madison. Slip it in. Richie got swallowed up. They knew they were going to play it into him there.
Yeah. I'm liking the look of Madison, though, Jack, the way he's picking up little positions and trying to open the door. It's good.
Absolutely. And Adrian Chia, sorry about that pen, lad. Sonny had to make that tackle. Sonny's so hard done by there. I mean, he's tracking back. He's trying to do the right thing. He's trying to help out Destiny Udoji defensively. And he's not the strongest, I think, defensively, Sonny, right? He's not the most comfortable in those areas, but it's not like he went in clumsily or anything like that. He just went for kind of a light little tackle there, and the guy just made the most of it. But the referee should be doing better there. He shouldn't be caught for a fool like that. Sanchez, though, caught him behind. Oh, he gets stuck in as well, though.
Oh,
he gets played in behind there a bit too easily. He gives Wisa a bit too much space, but he recovers very well, Sanchez.
Look how quick we are to get the ball going again. No pissing about, no 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're just there to give them pressure again. Love
Mad. Into Basuma, Emerson. Out to Skip. Emerson playing centre midfield at this point. Kulu. Emerson, come on, Emerson, open up the body. Postecoglou must be going mad. There's not enough penetration. Zipping it around in front of him nicely.
Destiny.
Look how strong he is.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
An Emo. Nice, Emo. Sanchez. Play Emo.
Can you hear the crowd telling him to shoot there?
Sir!
Ref? No, he doesn't like that one.
Sanchez tried to play it over the top. Wins it back, though. Don't you dare. Oh, don't you dare.
Oh, my God. It's embarrassing.
Oh, how is he not giving it for Emo? But then he's giving it.
Even his fringe, it's about 5 centimeters off the top of his forehead. He's just an embarrassing person altogether.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ. Who's that idiot that done the interview with Carragher and Neville the other day? He needs to retrain this guy. Robert Jones is his name, by the way, everyone. Take it down. Oh,
well done, Vicky.
Go on.
Oh, good win by Basuma.
Oh, well.
Oh, sir.
Gee, he's hung around his neck like it's a noose. Jesus Christ.
Why have we given it away there?
The new jersey's looking well. I like that, actually. I like the color.
I like Basuma's hair with the new kit, too. Basuma's hair with the new kit just transitions very well. Looks beautiful. Good win by Mickey Van de Ven. Emo. To Mickey. Mickey's demanding it. Destiny.
Let's go.
Into Eves. Skippy here.
Kulu, open that body and go. No, he constantly wants to come inside on the left foot. He's slowing everything down. Every time he touches it. It's coming inside. Destiny. Do something.
Matters.
Okapol.
Tries to play in. Sonny. Win it back.
Come on, Sonny. You got to get on the press, Sonny. Come on.
Here we are. Win that. Over the top.
Deal with it. That's it, Venom. That's it, Venom. Oh.
Well done, Vicky's. Needs that comms. Exactly right. Yeah, he needs those comms.
Yeah. Don't let Sanchez lecture you, Venom. At least you dealt with it. Oh, good ball. Well done. Who was that?
Basuma.
That was brilliant by the Doji there. Skippy. Good ball into Kulu. Kulu on the ball. Can he go at his man? Come on. Well done. He picks up a free kick. No? Ref?
Big up Daniel Larson. Big up Moondog. Good to see you, Sebas Wolf.
Come on.
Big up Ribsy85. Tequila316. Appreciate all of you. Absolute legends that tuning in still in the chat. And do appreciate you guys, like I said from earlier, continuing to stick with this watch along. Big up to Steve D. I'm seeing you in there. Big up Steve D. Absolute legend. James Watson. Good to see you in here as well. Big up James Watson, my friend.
Big up James E.
Top man Kamikaze as well. Thanks for following along. Big up Zoe.
Sanchez. Kulu. If he comes inside one more time, I'm chopping off his left foot. Oh, here we go. Emerson! Squares it, Sonny! Come on, give it to me. I beg it. Please.
The ball popped up for Sonny. I think it wasn't the greatest. It was a good run by Emo. He just needs to play that pass a bit more on the floor.
No way is he giving that. Oh, my Lord. He can't give one.
Why is he giving Sanchez? What the hell?
He's embarrassing, this referee. He's embarrassing to all.
What is going on here? What's it? Oh my Lord! What are these Brentford players are just going down like? How is that a yellow? Is he just trying to? He's just trying to brand out his new cards. It's like, he got some new cards for Christmas or something like that. Yeah. He's just trying to show them as quickly as he can. He's just been waiting to just show off his new yellow and red cards. Get ready. He's probably going to try to give us a red at some stage because he wants to brandish that at some point.
With them sitting everyone behind the ball, though, we need to keep Son and Kulu out wide and get them to start going on the outside and getting crosses into the box. They keep cutting on the inside with the ball, and it's slowing absolutely everything down.
Emo.
And it's allowed... Oh,
top of the box.
No, Jesus Christ.
No.
It's
Mickey.
Oh, no.
Mickey.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mickey.
I knew it. As soon as Romero
had that
off,
well covered. Yeah, Mickey had that very covered. Vicky had
Vicario
that
on the Van de Ven. See, this is what I was talking about, getting them in so that they could learn the communication with them. Now it's being mixed up here. Both of them sort of went for the ball and got caught out.
I think that should be an own goal, to be honest. Yeah.
It is an own goal. It surely has to be. Please be offside. Please. Nice way on. He's just absolutely burned Emo. Where's Sanchez? Who's marking him? Sorry,
it's not even a good shot at all. It's not a good shot at all. Yeah, Sanchez is nowhere to be found when marking him. Sanchez and Mickey are both standing in the same spot.
Oh no, Vicario should have done better there too.
I think
off
so
him
too.
On the way through. It's a double deflection. Van de Ven and Vicario. It's a free kick over the top in behind Emerson. They get onto it, cross it. Jan Weiss is absolutely as free as a bird. And it's not even a good connection. He just puts it towards goals. Van de Ven gets one touch. Vicario gets another and it goes in. It's poor by the two of them. It just takes a bit of talking between the two of them, to be honest with you. And that's the reason why we need to get these players in earlier in pre-season so that this wouldn't happen in games of note. But come on, we're not done yet. First game of the season, anything can happen. There was a lot of goals scored yesterday. Come on. Ollie Skip. Kulu. Gee. He's driving me mad.
Skippy, find ammo. There you are.
We're reverting back to safe passes now.
Yeah, Brentford have found a good shape. We just need to be taking more risks.
We need to get on the outside of them. Why do we keep coming across back in front of them, which is what they want us to do? One of our wingers needs to get on the ball and skin them.
We just need to get more balls into Richie as well. We need to get down the sides more.
Every time you cut inside, you're playing
we keep taking it backwards and we keep taking it backwards and cutting back inside. Dave, did you fix the score, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Thank you. Top man, Dave. Is the clock looking good as well?
Yep.
Top man, Dave. Top man. Sunny here.
If I see that ball being passed back inside or backwards one more bloody time, the wingers are there to get on the ball and make something happen. That's their job in football. Get on the ball.
There you go, Skippy.
Your player.
There you are.
Good ball in behind
Madison trying to play Kulu.
Yeah, he's asking way too much there.
It's a good pass. It's just Kulu doesn't have the pace to get there and maybe made the run a bit late as well.
It's becoming incredibly frustrating. Incredibly.
It's the way I see it is we need somebody to take it down the byline more.
It's all we need, because every time they cut inside, Jack, they're cutting inside back across their whole 11. It can't keep going like that. Emerson has to be stronger there as well. That's poor.
Yeah.
How?
He's free as a bird in the box.
The only one getting across is a Doji. At least he's trying.
Yeah, Mickey Van de Ven, I think, and Sanchez got to do better there.
Time skip.
Basuma, what a turn.
Oh, beautiful.
What a turn.
Oh,
Basuma. Thank you. Ref, might as well give a yellow there.
He nearly took the number off the back of his jersey.
Sprayed it wide to Udoji. Come on, Udoji. Take your space.
Let's go. That's more like it. That's more like it.
Oh, look at him. Just surging. Sonny, good ball.
Richie, get across.
Sonny with the first time left-footed
Richie
crosses. That was good. That's what we've been wanting to see. More of those. We need more of those crosses in. Need to see more of that.
Spot on. If I'm Ange at half
Steve D says it's going to be a process. Steve D with the super chat says it's going to be a process, boys, but I can get into this. Yeah, Steve, I can definitely get into this. This has been very exciting. And in fact, you can tell Dave is almost screaming then for them to play it forwards more than even Ange is. Dave has told him, never stop. I absolutely love it right now. Dave is bought into it completely, into the Ange ball right now. Never stop. Keep playing it forwards. MO gets burned again. And Boimo hurting us. Look at the recovery of Mickey. Too fast. Well done, Venom. Good play by
beautiful.
Venom.
But Steve
playing
D,
forwards now. There you go.
Steve D, my man. There's going to be, bumps in the road, as we spoke about on the pre-match show. By the way, incredible support on that. So thank you, everybody. But we spoke about there's going to be bumps in the road, right? We've got to accept that. I said with our leaky backline, problems not being solved, it was going to come back and cause problems, and not having Harry Kane is going to come back and cause problems, and eventually, we will iron out them kinks, hopefully. But look, it is what it is, and look, this game can simply be changed. All you got to do is just tell Son and Kulu to get on the ball and go on the outside of their man. It's simple. If they keep coming back inside, they're playing the way Brentford want us to play. Someone has to try and do something different and look to play balls in behind them. It's not hard. I'm sure Ange will get onto them at half-time about that. No way are we out of this.
Kulu even right there was frustrating. Kulu even right there, he played a poor pass in ammo, and then he had a chance to really switch play, and he went for an easy pass. We just need people to take more risks here.
Yeah. Step up, Jack.
Be more confident.
Yeah, exactly. Just step up.
Here we are, Rich. Come on, Rich. Sonny. Plays it out wide to Matters. Matters, top of the box. Basuma now.
Have one.
Basuma goes for a crack.
Get out. Get out.
Keeper keeps it in play.
There's just... Richie, they need to find a way of getting Richie into the game. He's just... Come on, Richie. That'll do. Keep them to long balls. Come on, Tottenham. Emerson. Sanchez.
Into Udoji.
Well done, Udoji. Come on, drive.
Gorge.
Drive. Play.
Matters has just been asking for it. He's just standing in space, and he's just been waiting for it.
In behind there as well. There's two good options there. If only he got his head up. That's
Sonny,
it, Sonny.
good turn.
That's
good
more
turn.
like it,
Come
kid.
on, take him on, son. I like it. He's dragging us up the pitcher.
Good
turn there, Sonny. Left-footed cross. Great cross.
Oh, well done, Destiny.
Udoji, good hold up.
He's been good.
Basuma. Stop going for the hits, Basuma. You don't need to shoot it there, man. Don't need to shoot it there, man. Don't pound the ball. Don't pound the ball.
Oh, come on, Tottenham.
Keep the composure, man. Keep the composure.
Still goals in this for us, though. I'm not panicking yet.
They're still all over them. I could see another goal coming.
I think Perisic needs to come on, Jacko, if you want me to be brutally honest. Start getting balls into the box. Put Sonny out on the right or something if he has to. Kulu just has done zero. Richarlison has done nothing either.
Win that, Basuma. Spurs getting hit on the counter here. Good foul by Skippy, but that's going to be an easy yellow. That is a yellow.
He's got the hair of a 40-year-old man. He's balding and everything, Skip.
Jensen is actually really torn us apart, I would say, down that side today. I would say he's the one who I feel like has been on the ball the most. Brandon Troller, member for 6 months, says Kulu looking slow. Destiny looking absolutely rapid. Skip is looking like a helpless garden gnome. Bring on the Sar boy and Solomon, and the tide would shift back in our favor. He wants that Solomon impact sub, and he wants to see the Sar star boy come in.
There has to be changes, early in the second half if it doesn't sort out. I mean, Kulu's just blatantly refusing to go at his man. Here we go. Basuma.
Oh, Basuma, saucy.
Kulu. Move off him. Sonny.
Into Sonny. Sonny looking up. Not a lot of players in front of him.
It's always backwards, man. It's slowing. All you're doing is allowing them to get back and reset shape. Andrew be furious with this.
Matters. Emma. Into Sonny here. Kulu and Sonny overlapping on the same side. Basuma.
Get out the foot and get it in at least.
Maybe on the ball. Oh. Sorry.
Brian Dempsey says, all right, Dave and Jack, big up, guys. Glad to be back with you guys 2-1 down, but I have a good feeling about the season. We will experience the ride together. Well, good to have you in, Brian Dempsey. Great to have you back, my man. Yeah, look, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs. I'm not panicking yet, my man. There's still going to be a lot of chances left in this for us, for sure, brother. For sure, but it's great to have you back, my man. 11 minutes had it on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, from earlier. Yeah, from earlier with the Romero business. Sanchez into Mickey. That's a hospital pass, Sanchez. Well done from Mickey, though. Beautiful in possession by the man. Absolutely gorgeous composure. Suma. Oh, nice into Skippy. Destiny. James. Sanchez. Mo. Mickey Van de Ven so deep in their half here. Basuma thinking about, gives it into Sonny. Sonny in their box now. Into Destiny, first time cross. Gets blocked. Brentford so deep right now. So deep in their own half. Basuma. Mo. Into Skip now. Spurs shifting it from right to left, but it's Kulusevski. Can he do something different this time? Kulu, still cutting inside. Gives it back to Sanchez. Now we got some space. Udoji, top of the box now. Sonny.
It's so real.
Spurs trying to make a nice...
Oh! Sonny!
Sonny!
Oh! Great ball in. Sonny hanging out at the back post. Went to strike it. Just gone wide. Good effort, though. Caught it cleanly enough as well. Caught cleanly enough. 11 minutes added on here at the end of the first half. That's what we want to see.
Good chance there for Spurs. Oh, he caught it cleanly. Direction maybe off. And it was a good second ball, but he did catch it well. It's just that's a tough angle. You just got to basically pull off a world-class angle.
From that angle, you have to be hitting it with the
Big up
laces.
to you, Brandon, though. Absolute legend.
Yeah, big up, Brandon. Good to see
Spurs
you.
Another chance here, though.
Basuma. Here we go. Take players out. Sonny.
Skippy.
You got Madison.
We're into Sonny now. Sonny, take him on.
Oh, man.
Oh. Okay, top of the box. Mo.
Oh, no.
Oh, why are you letting that go across you?
Cool.
Why is he letting it go across?
Get the cross in. Safe
Mo.
again. Emerson.
Okay. Oh. Someone win that.
Well done, Richie.
Someone win this. Good second ball. Good recovery here. Matters. Matters now. Still. Sir! M.O.!
Get in there! A volley from outside the box.
Goat!
Pick it out.
Oh, it's the big King Royale. He's so handsome as well, Dave. Oh, he's gorgeous. Oh, what a hit.
Jack, who ordered the chicken Royale special?
Emmo! Just what we needed. Just what we needed. Perfect timing from the man.
Well done, Richie, battling there.
Chicken Royale special.
Madison. Well,
that's
well
a free
done. Good
kick.
battling straight to Emerson. First
what a hit! Emmo!
Back in it, baby.
He trains that in his backyard every day, Dave.
Him and Porro. Oh, I love it.
Have you seen his backyard? He trains on that every day. He works on those every day.
People, let's not
gorgeous
panic.
Finish from Emmo. Love that.
Ange loves it. Look at
Get
that.
in there, son. Get in there.
High fives all around. Emerson with your heart. Love it.
Oh, Emmo, the man. Mwah!
This is
love you, Emmo. Oh, he's giving the big. Oh, get in there, Emmo.
That's how football's supposed to be.
Oh, I love Emmo.
Let's go. Let's go.
Big up. Steve D earlier with the super chat. Big up, Steve D. Sorry for missing it. He said, I'm the happy clapper. Love the intent. You're absolutely trading places with us, Steve D. You're the happy clapper now.
Big up,
Jensen,
Steve D.
top of the box. Spurs getting caught out, though.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Find Jensen. He's open.
No, skip. Oh,
open.
No. Oh.
Big up, Steve D. Absolute legend, my man. Absolute legend.
What a roller coaster this is.
And then earlier as well.
Let's do it. Come on. 3-2, 4-2. Let's do it today. 5-2.
Moondog here, Dave.
Sorry, go on.
And then also Moondog says, I was gonna say maybe maybe show the live chat if you want. Maybe you could transition to live chat, show the people the comments there, because people absolutely going mental in the comments for Mo. You love to see it. Moondog says, is Richie actually on the pitch or is he still on the bus? He's not doing much right now, but Spurs do have a chance here. Maybe he can score here. Kulusevski, edge of the area. Drops him.
Kulu. Overhead.
Richie is collecting it.
You get too excited. I need to calm down.
That would be the greatest goal I've ever seen. That would be the greatest goal I've ever seen. You'd be better than Tongi's.
Get the pressure on. Get the pressure on. Come on, Sonny. You got to be more
they broke the press.
Son has to get on up his hole when he has his back
turned. It's all right. Good foul.
Son can't be letting him turn like that. Son needs to get the intensity of the pressure, but press back.
Richie definitely does need to get into the game. I think he just needs more service into that penalty area, though. That's what he really relies on. Even Kulusevski said that in his own quote, says that the guy is absolutely lethal in the box, and that's where he's best played, is when he's just roaming around in the penalty area. But I wouldn't say he's getting a lot of service at the moment in that penalty area. But he needs to also just drop deep a bit more, get himself involved in the play if he wants to get involved more. So kind of goes both ways, right? Where you can try to facilitate the play a bit more so that maybe eventually you do get that service. But at the same time, he's not, being helped out. But I would say players like Kulusevski right now. Ball over the top, though, on Emo's side. Nobody there.
It's all right. It's all right. Yeah. Who was it? Moondog.
And then also Long Jeezy as well with a super chat. He says, it's hard for the emotions, but this is a step up. And this is step one, he says. It is hard on the emotions seeing Harry Kane go, but I must say, this is just, good, exciting play. This is just fun to watch. We're just seeing Spurs dominate a team in their own stadium. We're seeing Spurs play an exciting brand of football, and it's going to come with some risks, and it's going to come with some dangerous moments, but I'm enjoying it so far. Big up to you, Long Jeezy. Thank you for the support, my man.
Big up, Long Jeezy, my man.
Look, Spurs, though.
It was always going to be a roller coaster, It's a complete rebuild from front to back. There was always going to be bumps in the road. Hopefully we can get them ironed out quick, and then once we do, we're going to be saucing. I'm loving the fact that I'm watching us in possession. And I'll incorporate that, our Moondogs as well into this, my man. Look, simply Kulusevski has to stop coming inside. Every single time he gets the ball, it's inside across their two blankets of four. Or, it's just a simple pass backwards. Son, the other side, is looking to come in on the right foot. This system needs the wingers to go on the outside and cross the ball. That's what this system requires. And the wingers need to start to learn to do that more often.
I'm now thinking I might have left Emerson Royale out of my fantasy team. So I'm really just gotten that right now. If he was in my fantasy team, that would be absolutely glorious.
But big up, Long G's. Big up. Do we get Dark Sun G's there, Jacko?
Just before Dark Sun G's is David Shire. David Shire threw in another one. Big up to you, my man. And he said Basuma rocks. Absolutely rocks. And he's absolutely loving the MO goal as well. David Shire is. Oh, huge chance there. I didn't get to see it. I was looking down. And Buemo looked like, God, he's a killer. He is a Spurs killer. He just absolutely tears us apart. Sanchez getting caught out. Ball over the top on Emerson's side. And then it was just, he's just played across the 6. Oh, he's a sitter, really.
Scored that? That is an absolute sitter.
He's probably should have scored.
Jesus
absolutely
Christ.
Probably should have scored.
Away with that one.
That's tough. That's all from though. I mean, this is the risk though. I think Sanchez has had an all right game, but that's all part of it is, you know, he made that decision to try to win it high up the pitch, but when he doesn't win it, we get caught out. So it's a risky game. Like I said earlier, it's something we have to get used to, that there aren't these extra defenders to help us out in case, you know, those sort of mistakes are made.
Spot on. But big up, David.
Big up, David, my man. Really do appreciate your support. Absolute legend tonight.
You know, he's sort of controlling everything. He's looking to take the ball off people and get us going, you know, and he's looking good. With the more games that go on, I'm going to expect an even better Basuma, to be honest. I think it's only a matter of time before he starts picking up that ball and driving through the middle. Big up, Davey.
He's a tempo setter. I mean, even the way he's just moving it around right now.
I think we're on a lag.
He's the tempo setter. He's the guy who just gets the whole rhythm started. Kulusevski, Udoji, Madison, Matters, whips it across, back to Emo. Now he's on the right hand side. Ooh, Mickey. Oh, now it's halftime. There it is, everybody. Halftime.
Stop the clock, Dave.
Stop the clock. Dark Sun G just afterwards said Royale started to score. Love to see it. He was missed. He did start to grab some goals towards the end of last season, come to think of it. And he was just contributing more, it felt like, in the overall attacks. And I know maybe today he's been just sort of recycling possession. And in fact, has probably been, I'd say, the least sort of risk taking. You know, he's just not taking those risks that we maybe want him to on the ball. But at the same time, Emo has been coming up with goals recently, and he's also just been contributing more than people gave him, you know, probably or ever thought he would when he first came here. He was always seen as a guy that was pretty useless in the attack. A year later, all of a sudden, he's banging in headers. You know, he's scoring goals like this. And I do follow him on Instagram, Dark Sun G, and I'm telling you this, he actually works on that exact goal almost all the time in his backyard. He has this beautiful kind of 5-a-side pitch in his backyard, and he's always just kind of working on these first-time volleys and everything when he gets the chance. And he absolutely took it well. It was a very calm, cool, collected finish.
Yeah, it was a very good finish.
Right, Dave?
Yeah. Sorry, I think I'm on a bit of a lag, Jack. So, but look, you know, with Royale, it was absolutely brilliant finish. I mean, you know, first time, composure, buried it into the bottom corner. I've seen countless of people snatch at them. You know, usually they go wide or they're ballooned over the bar. But Emerson held the composure. Bottom corner, got us back in the game 2-2. So, you know, very good from Emerson Royale, and more of that. You know, the people that have backed them for a long time, the likes of yourself, Jacko, Nick Collison, people like that, you know, sort of becoming vindicated.
Absolutely. And you love to see it. You definitely love to see it. And big up Dark Sun G. I've just been a big Emerson fan, and I think a lot of people who've fought for him. I even heard earlier Johnny on the pre-match build-up was a big lover of Emerson and was standing up for the guy as well. So the MO love train is definitely chewing right now, and people are absolutely loving it. Adrian Chia says, "Enjoy the script, lads. Love how Matters is picking the lock." I feel like Basuma and Matters are sort of kind of the real midfielders picking out Brentford. I would say Skippy needs to get involved a bit more into the play. I feel like Papa Matassar could be an interesting sort of a halftime substitute, or maybe Gio Lo Celso could come on, because I think it's maybe been more James Maddison and Basuma really unpicking or kind of picking apart this Brentford team. Whereas Skippy, I would say, oftentimes he's not even finding himself on the ball very much or really getting into those right areas to be much of a threat. Whereas Sarr, I feel like, at least in other games, he was proving to be more of a threat in possession. So I don't know. I think Matters and Basuma just keep doing the same thing, but hopefully they get maybe helped out a bit more by other players, because it has been, mostly through them. It feels like this whole game, as it should be, because they are sort of the real creative forces in this team. But definitely need to see other players step up for them. Steve D as well with a super chat says, "Been too long. Fucking love Tottenham." Dave, is this getting people united again? Is this getting people excited about loving Spurs again?
Do you know what, Jack? It is. Look. The football or the football club that my dad handed down to me was a football team that always looked to get people out their seats, that were excited, that played football the purest way, the beautiful way, the way the game is supposed to be played. And we sort of have gone off that the last couple of years. And look, I can understand why. Like I said, I didn't think they wanted to invest money in the back line, and that's why they got in defensive managers to try and make it work with the likes of Dyer and Davies and Sanchez and people like that. But it's good to see us getting back to playing football. Jack, Tottenham have always had players, and they've always played the way that gets you out of your seat. I remember being at the lane watching David Ginola. I mean, it wasn't just the guy's hair that gave me a stiffy, even though that was absolutely on point. But it was these mesmerising skills, these moves. That's what got me out my seat. And it's good to see us back in control of the ball and wanting to do things on it. Now, look, it's going to be even more exciting. That's the warning I have to put out there. Once our wingers start looking to get on the ball and beat their man and start coming back inside, once the confidence grows within this team, it's going to be even more exciting.
Absolutely. And Steve, I'm not surprised that a lot of fans like yourself who have seen Spurs play that exciting brand of football felt a bit disillusioned, right, over that period of Jose and Conte, and started to not recognize Spurs again. And no matter how this game goes, no matter, which twists and turns come up in this really exciting game, it's just seeing the brand of football that you're sort of more familiar with, that you're proud of, that makes you love Spurs again. And I absolutely love that, Steve D. It's good to see that coming out of you, my friend. And thanks again as well, Steve, for joining us in the watch along today and just being a part of the Harris Army with us here, my man. Big up to you as well. David Shire, he's throwing in another one. He says, "Awesome match." Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Just quickly, Steve D, I know we had back and forths last year bantering each other, but ultimately, this is what we only both wanted, Tottenham winning or playing well, at least. So big up, Stevie D, my man.
Absolute legend, Stevie. And David Shire here, he says, "Awesome match. Fuck the passion already. Surpasses last season already." He says it looks like, the passion that we had from last season has already just been completely surpassed. And in a way, the team doesn't look as fractured, David. The team doesn't look as divided. I would say there definitely was some evidence of some sort of cliques or kind of just different sort of groups and whatnot within the squad that were looking a bit fractured. And actually towards really the end, when Conte was leaving, that obviously was showing in some of the ways that different players reacted to how he left off. Some players were really happy to see him go. I think that was the case with Basuma and Romero. And then there were some others that were kind of thinking a lot of what Conte was saying was true, actually, about his teammates and his fellow players and everything. So you could see that this club was actually and in general, the players were very fractured. But now under Ange, they've been reunited. And I think part of it is just the style of play, just playing this type of brand of football is getting them confident. It's making them excited to just show up to training, to just show up to each and every game, knowing that they're going to play an exciting brand of football. But it also could be too that maybe Ange has done something different to Conte when it comes to the player side of things, right? Maybe allowing these guys to sort of gel in a different way than maybe before. I'm not too sure how he's done it exactly, because he has been known as a guy who likes to take more of a hands-off approach sometimes with sort of the players. He doesn't develop too close of a relationship, but maybe he's done something that we're not aware of that has just been able to just gel this team maybe better than it was under Conte. I absolutely agree with the passion. And I'm sad that Romero's not on the pitch right now, because it could even be more passion right now if he was still on the pitch. Big up to you, David.
No, big up, David, my man. Really appreciate that. And look, it's just good to see so many people smiling again watching the club. That's what it's about for me. That's what it's always been about.
Yeah.
Going to football was always about the excitement
Hmm.
around it with having a laugh with your mates, but also being able to chat about the club. And it's good to see we're sort of getting that back, because the last few years it's all been about the politics of the club, this, that, and the other. So it's good to see us actually getting back and enjoying the football, which is what fans are interested in.
And Steve D says, Irish Hotspur parallel universe. I'm absolutely buzzing. I don't know how you've switched places with us so quickly, Steve D. Hopefully, maybe, where's Leighton Evelyn? Leighton Evelyn, if I've missed you in any stage in the chat, my man, I'm hopefully make a call out for you, because maybe you've switched places with me as well. Who knows? Steve D and Leighton Evelyn could take over the Irish Hotspurs, the new happy clappers, because they're absolutely loving this Ange ball. It's good to see that,
Love
Steve
it.
D.
Big up, guys.
But really do appreciate it, my man. And I'm glad to see that you're in a parallel universe. I'm glad to see you're on my side of things with the happy clapping. It's amazing, Dave. People are passing me by on the happy clapping.
Look, it's all we've ever wanted to see, Jack. It's all we ever want as well, is just to enjoy the football. But that's what happens, when you put a good product on the pitch that people can enjoy. That's what happens. You change people's mood,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, whether they like to admit it or not, when you
Mm-hmm.
lose, your mood is directed one way for the week. When you win, it's directed the other. It's the way football is, and it's good to see us somewhat. My dad says, is it too early getting our Tottenham back? Look, maybe it's a small bit too early. Maybe you're being a bit more deluded than me, which people now know where I get it from. But, look, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Big up to as well, Paul Markey. He's thrown in a super chat. He says, very poor on the right-hand side. Take Skippy off. Listen, Paul, you heard me in the beginning. I tried to give Skippy a chance and rationalize why he was picked today. He does understand what it means to play in these first opening games. He's going to run his heart out. He knows that he's going to give his all to Ange. But it also could be, too, that Skippy doesn't really have that impact in possession that Papa Montasar might, and perhaps those 2 goals that he got against Barcelona, while they were very well taken and actually really well kind of orchestrated by the team and then finished off by Skippy, who knows? It might not have been really the right pick to go for him in this match. But you got to reward the guy. You got to pick based off form as well. And Skippy was bad on form in that Barcelona game. He really did have a great match, I thought. So it's hard to say. I think he probably does need to be taken off, because it feels like the majority of our good play has come down that left-hand side. And that's not just because of, I think, Sonny and Madison combining well. I think it's because of Udoji, but it just feels like maybe, how would you put it, maybe, Dave? Like, it's just like the right-hand side is just a little dull. It's a little dull down there. Like, nothing really happening, nothing too crazy in terms of trying to invent anything.
No, it's crap. The whole right-hand side is crap. Skip, look, he's just played the basic passes in and around him. He hasn't done anything out of the ordinary. He hasn't tried to affect the game like a Basuma, like a Madison. Kulusevski as well down that side. I'm going to cut off his left foot if he doesn't start going down on the outside of the fullback. He keeps cutting inside, playing right back into where Brentford want us to play. It's just, and all he's allowing them to do is sit there 11 men in behind the ball and wait to counter us again. And the more we play this way, the more that's going to be a tactic used by the opposition of sit back, wait for Tottenham to keep coming inside, take the ball off them and catch them on the break, because you will still get goals with this Tottenham backline as it is now. So, it's not hard. Just, if I was Ange, I'd pull Kulu out and I'd say, look, what's wrong with you? Get on your right foot, beat him down the byline and get balls into the box, because it has a knock-on effect for Richie. Now don't get me wrong, I think Richie has been poor. There was twice in the opening couple of minutes people tried to play intricate passes with him, and his control let him down a couple of times. He needs to be better, but he has been starved of balls into that box.
Yeah, he has been. And like we kind of said, right, it sort of goes both ways. He can sort of drop deep to try to facilitate and kind of get some moves going, so that eventually, right, when they get further up the pitch, a ball might come into the box when there's a bit more space. But then it goes the other way, right? Where his job is also to sort of just stand on that last man's shoulder and be ready for that service once it comes his way. So it goes both ways. What really made Kane so great was he did sometimes kind of navigate both, where he would drop deep when he needed to get something going, but then stood on the last shoulder when he needed to as well, knowing when there was a chance coming. I think Richie just needs to, if things still find themselves kind of just being a bit lackluster, a bit slow, drop deep, try to help out a bit more, but still do what you're instructed to do, which is sit on that shoulder and get ready for that ball to come in there and throw your body and throw your head at it, whatever means necessary. But Paul definitely have to think about a Gio Lo Celso or a Papa Montasar coming in at halftime. Dave, maybe also want to flash up some stats maybe for the people as well. We do have some other super chats to get to, but do you want to read aloud the stats maybe for the people here?
Yeah, give me 1 second. So we're going to flash some stats
and then
up
next
on
we have
screen
Jacob Anderson
for you big boys. So look, of course, 7 shots to Brentford compared to 8 for Tottenham. 4 on target compared to 2 for Tottenham. We've absolutely dominated possession, 66% compared to their 34. It's worrying that they've had more or less the same amount of shots, but double the amount on target, considering they've had very little possession compared to us. 340 passes compared to 171. So again, double there. And pass accuracy 90% compared to 75%. So for me, them stats really do highlight, Jacko, that we actually have a severe problem out of possession. As soon as we lose that ball, we ain't winning it back, and teams are just countering on us. It's very much the same as last season, right? You know, in regard, that has not changed. It's concerning that you have 66% of the possession, but yet the opposition have more shots on target and more or less the same shots as you, even though we've got double the amount of passes and double the amount of pass accuracy as well. It's not good, that back line.
Dave, that's absolutely great analysis from those stats there. And anybody that feels the same way, let us know about those stats, because I think possession is good to see that we're dominating the ball in an opponent's stadium. I mean, it's been rare that we ever got to do that under Conte and Jose, where we just walk into an opponent's park and just dominate the ball like this. But it is also slightly concerning that they basically created just as many good chances as probably we have when you think of it. And maybe even Brentford have created more big chances or good chances than we have. And it's been kind of the way that we expected. It's been on that counter attack. It's always been a way to try to hurt us. That's for sure. We also had some other super chats to get to. From one is from Jacob Anderson. He says the front line is invisible right now. The ref, though, is being very harsh. Van de Ven looks good minus that goal that I don't really think is his fault, actually. Needs Solomon and Perisic. Maybe you think that it could have been covered better by Emerson and Sanchez, or also could have been on Vicario too to do a bit better, Jacob. I could see why. And then, the front line has been a bit non-existent. I would say Sonny probably has contributed the most chances, and then Madison has probably been actually the most creative, I think, on the day. It's just kind of Richarlison needs to get more chances for him to come his way. And then on the same thing with Kulusevski. And Dave, get that clock ready, because it looks like we're about to get kicked off here.
I got it ready. Don't worry
about that. Big up to you, Jacob Anderson. Really do appreciate your support. And I would like to see Solomon and Perisic come on absolutely as some impact subs. We are kicked off and underway here, everybody. Jerome, as well, with the super chat, says Brentford are playing really deep and playing on the counter. Football has been good, though. Really need a new center back and a striker. I think Van de Ven has had a pretty good game thus far, and I still want to give Richie a chance. I still think there's an opportunity for him to grab a goal here and start to kind of ease his way into this kind of new number 9 role in this new era of Tottenham. They are playing very deep, and they are hitting us on that counter, and they're doing it the way we expected. Thomas Frank, he's a smart manager, and he's going to hurt us in these type of ways. But I just think we just keep playing our game, never stop, and we'll likely create more chances. Madison getting absolutely stuck in there. Beautiful cut inside as well. Into Emo. Kulusevski here on the right-hand flank. Spurs now deep in their half again. This Brentford shape has been very difficult for us to break down, Jerome.
Jerome's absolutely spot on what he's
Madison.
Jerome is absolutely spot on with his comment.
That's
all they're doing. Deep, waiting to get on the ball and counter it. So we have to learn to deal with that. Either we have to become nastier and take the attacks down as quick as they spring up, or we need to be more adventurous on the ball.
Big up to Drew, my man. And then also Dark Sun G says, I'd rather we go attack than defending the past 2 to 4 years. Dark Sun G, I think you're like a lot of others. They just want to see us attack. It's something that we rarely get to see. And it's something that we just continue to get used to here. I love it, my man. You're going for a basketball scoreline. You just want to see Spurs continue to go after them. Sonny here on the left, Dark Sun G. Cutting inside. Finds Madison. Time and space for Madison. Nice pass to Skippy here. Or Kulusevski. Kulusevski back to Madison. Madison left foot.
But Dark
Good
Sung
work
G,
by
you're
Sonny
absolutely
Madison there.
Dark Sung G, you're absolutely spot on, brother. I mean, it is good to see us go at them. You know, it's the way. You know, I enjoy football being played, but don't get me wrong. You know, there's two ways to play football. You know, sometimes you can win the other way as well, given the players, and that's where we've sort of let down all of our managers over the last few years, is not giving them the players that they need. But you know, today is evident that, you know, coming up against bigger teams, we need another defender in the door. So if they don't give that to Ange, the same problems are still going to be there.
Big up to James Coffey as well. He says, watching from Ireland with your commentary, guys, with a VPN. Big up to you, James. And thanks for tuning into the Irish Hotspur wherever you go. And no matter what, I guess people, Dave, they got to get their fix of you.
Ah, well, look, big up, James, my man. Let me know whereabouts in Ireland you're tuning in from, brother. What county? Is it anywhere near Kildare? Let me know.
Legend, James. Jerome with another super chat as well. Say, cannot wait for a midfield of Basuma, Madison, and Bentancur. Bentancur is going to be like a lion released into this midfield. I mean, somebody that's just been raring to go. I think it will take him a minute to get back to his full best, but he's just a guy that is just desperate to get onto this pitch, especially with this new brand of football we're playing. The way he'd get stuck in for us too, he'd probably give Basuma and Madison more of a license to get forward occasionally, knowing that they can rely on him to get stuck in. I think he'll be like Dave, like I can't even imagine a more ferocious animal than a lion, but I mean, he'd be like a lion released into that midfield, I feel like.
Yeah, look, I can't wait for Bentancur to come back. You know, I think he'll ultimately end up playing the 6th role, and Basuma will be pushed forward to the 8, because Bentancur is very good on the ball, very calm, very composed. I can't wait for Bentancur to come back. And it's not Bentancur, it's Bentekers. Let's get it right. Let's get all the nicknames out now.
Udoji getting taken down there. I'm surprised the referee didn't give a yellow, considering he's given a yellow for nothing earlier.
He's a joke. Referee's a joke. Expect nothing. Expect nothing. We have a super chat here from Joseph as well. Big up, Joseph. And he says, give me 1 second. David Jack, big up. Thoughts on Noah Dyer in the squad?
Dave, no Dyer in the squad. Take it away, Joseph. Oh, good chance here, though, for Brentford. Just a moment. Oh, good cleanup by Emerson. Dave, I mean, Dyer unfollowing Spurs, kind of having a bit of I would say, a childish type reaction to him maybe not giving that captaincy or not being in the plans of Ange. That's what he said he wanted to do, was try to prove himself under Ange. I guess he didn't prove himself to Ange, and now Ange is kind of giving him, I don't even know if he's giving him the cold shoulder. He's just saying, listen, mate, like, you're not really impressing me, and you're not really going to be a part of, a lot of games or a lot of fixtures here, and you're not going to be given a leadership role either. So Dyer, I guess, is just thrown fit.
The fact that we've brought in Mickey van der Ven, he can now make that decision, which is what I've argued all along under Jose and Conte. You bring in, like, this nonsense that they wanted to keep him around, blah, blah, blah. You bring in options for these guys, you'll very quickly see them other guys out of the team. And look, he's throwing a strop, crying because he didn't get the captaincy or in the leadership group. And for me now, this is a problem that the club need to deal with ASAP. The disrespect when the club give this guy 85k a week, and he unfollows them on social media and everything else. What an absolute buffoon. And I can't wait for this guy to leave the football club. And it's something they need to get a stranglehold of very quickly, because if this guy ends up staying around, soon as bad results happen, he'll be like a snake waiting to pounce. He'll put the venom in there, the poison in there, and all of a sudden the manager will be out the door. I've said it time and time again with this guy, and it'll keep happening until he's gone. Deal with the problem.
The way he's reacting right now shows... The way he's reacting right now, I think, is very selfish, to be honest. Oh, lovely turn from Richie!
Richie!
Oh. What a turn. Beautiful turn from Richie. You love to see it. There he goes. He's getting into the game now.
That's what we want to see.
Hairline is looking good as well. All right, corner in for Spurs here. Let's see what they can do with it. Ball in. Sanchez, like a misheader or something.
Another corner.
I think Sanchez, he's frustrated with himself.
Another corner.
It almost looked like a free header, but maybe he's caught off guard.
Come on.
Who's whipping it in? It's going to be Madison.
After this, Jack, I'll just need to run to the toilet. You get the last of the super chats there.
Okay. No worries. Big up to you, Joseph. Big up to Jerome. Big up to James Coffey as well. Absolute legends. Thank you, Dark Sun G. Thank you, Jacob Anderson, Paul Markey, Adrian Chile. Absolute legends. David Shire. Really do appreciate you all.
Oh,
Kulu!
No.
Really did not catch it. Really did not catch it. No worries. Really did not catch that well, Kulu, did he? We want him to catch that because that could have been a decent chance to have a shot on goal there. Dark Sun G says if we were playing a back three, it would be 4-1 to Brentford in the first half. I know I said earlier that there is some risks that come with playing this kind of very aggressive, kind of on the front foot brand of football where we can get caught on the counter, Dark Sun G. That being said, it's not like many of the defenders we have to pick from are really all that good. So there's really no point in playing extra defenders if the defenders we have aren't even close to some of our best players in the team. If our defenders were some of our best players in the team, you would see maybe more of a reasoning to have that foundation with the back three. But most of our defenders are pretty useless and have been the problem here at this club. So it just shows that maybe, guys that, just need to come in like Mickey Van de Ven and whatnot can prove to us that a back four is possible. But the back three was never going to work if you had pretty much useless defenders to pick from. That's ours, sir. That's ours, sir. Good. Oh, Sonny won that for us. That's ours. Well done, Mickey. Mickey's had a great game so far. Madison. Why are you turning back? Oh, good job from Madoji, though. Wins it off him. Emo here. Gorgeous pass into Kulusevski. Going down the right. Gulu. Into Emo. Emo. Richie trying to bring it down. Scary moment there for Brentford. Collins tried to bring it down. He poked it away from Richie. Richie, great hold-up play in the box. How did he bring that down there? Oh, my Lord. So close. Oh, Richie. That was such a good chance there if he was able to bring that down. And then Steve D with a super chat says, I can handle losing, Dave, if we lose. I can handle losing, Dave, if we lose going for it. That's why I couldn't buy into Conte. It's just not the Spurs way. Once Dave gets back, I'll send them over to him, Steve D. But I completely agree, right? It's sort of, die trying, always give it your all. That sort of mentality. And that's what Spurs fans feel, about the way we try to play is just, still try to take it to them. Don't cower. Don't try to play some sort of conservative brand of any kind. Just sort of go after it and take it on, even if they have better players, better opposition, just, play your game and don't shy away and just go after it. And I completely agree, Steve D. He said to you, Dave, I can handle losing if we lose going for it. That's why I couldn't handle it when we lost under Conte. It wasn't the Spurs way.
Oh, look, I just can't handle losing in general, Steve D. I don't think anyone should enjoy it whatsoever, and I get it. Me, last season under Conte, the reason why I was resigned to it, my man, is because I preached all summer transfer window about the problems, going into the season. Everyone tried to tell me I'm wrong, I don't know ball, I'm deluded, blah, blah, blah. Then they're all screaming the same thing as me 3 months later. And being honest, by the end of the season, I was just wound down and ground down. And a lot of it has to do with the football, the way the team were playing, all the problems in and around the club. And it's good to see that, bar selling Harry Kane, there's a lot of positives.
Yeah. Big up, Steve D. Top man. And then last but not least, Dark Sun G says, by the way, Basuma with the number 8 looks perfect in my opinion. He looks good on that number 8, doesn't he, Dark Sun G? It's better to see him in that number 8 than Harry Winks. He looks far better in that Tottenham kit than Harry Winks ever did in that number 8. Absolutely right. And I would say, too, who's another guy who looks good? Madison does look good in that number 10. He does. It suits him. And I felt like there was only awkward numbers to pick from him earlier. But in that number 10, he's looking good in it. That's for sure. Big up, Dark Sun G. Absolutely right.
Come on, Tottenham. Big up Dark Sun G, my man. Really appreciate
taking it down the right.
Come on, someone needs to gamble. There's a goal here for us.
We need that second. We need that second ball in the box.
Yeah, absolutely spot
on. I think we might get it from one of those second balls bouncing around in the box. Just need somebody to be a hunter. We need somebody to be a poacher and just take a gamble and just see if it lands to them.
Yeah, spot on.
Vicario looking upfield, but gives it to Sanchez. Sanchez goes long into Richie.
It's all right, Skip.
Skippy,
Skip,
poor touch, Skip.
Jesus Christ. Now we're in trouble. Here we go.
Oh, no, Sanchez. Oh, good save.
No!
No!
And that's why I talk about Skip all the time in that position. Because it's things like that. And this isn't the first time he's done it. He done it against Aston Villa at the end of last season. It kills us when he does that. You cannot be losing. It's as simple. Just take it down in your stride. It's one of the most easy things to do. Jesus Christ. Get him off and bring on Sarr.
Gario. Goes long. What a touch from Bissouma.
That's unreal. Go on, Emerson. Clatter him.
He shouldered that.
Yeah, he shouldered it. Yeah.
That's gorge. And Buemo.
That's
one-on-one with
it,
the
you
Doge.
have him. You have him.
Whips it in. Cleared away by Emerson.
Skip. Shit again, but that'll do. Richie. Richie.
Emerson. No,
Richie.
no. Sanchez.
It's all because Richie.
Well done,
Richarlison.
Sanchez. Oh, Bissouma. What a touch.
That was unreal. Let's go, Biss. Come on. Skippy, give it to him now. Oh, it's behind him. It's so slow. It's unbelievable.
Kulu.
Go on, Kulu.
Decky.
Come on, have
Decky.
it.
Still Decky. Top
Sonny.
of the box.
Please,
Sonny.
Ronaldo.
Oh. Kulu. And
Emerson.
Ammo.
Cross it. Oh.
Back to Decky. Decky
Decky.
drops him.
Oh, no.
Skippy.
Corner kick.
Lift your
Come on.
feet.
Oh, what play by Bissouma.
Oh.
Oh, he's balling out. Baller Bissouma.
He's
Let's
just
go.
showing off at this stage. He's behaving a little naughty at this stage, Bissouma.
Honestly, if I was the opposing team, I'd just come over and clatter him the next touch he gets. I couldn't handle it. Come on, there's a third here. The winner's
Corner
here.
for Spurs.
Come on, make my weekend. Let's go, Tottenham. Madison, get a good delivery. Van de Ven, it'd be ideal. Come on. 6'4" you. Let's go.
Richie.
Kulu has it.
Oh,
Sonny!
Sonny!
What a save.
Oh, Sonny, back again.
Oh, cleared.
Mickey.
Oh, what a glorious chance. What a save.
Oh, Sonny.
What a save. Oh. Is that handball there, though? Could that be handball?
Oh, and didn't get enough on it.
I want a penalty. We're old one.
Good clearance there from Collins.
Mickey Van der Ven. That's something Jan would do. I love it. Mickey Van der Tongen.
Oh, Sonny didn't catch it how he wanted to. Good chance. Big up Brandon Troller. He says, Skip is the Winks 2.0. Never understood the hype. He does get stuck in compared to Winks. I give him that. But right now in possession, he is looking a lot like a Winks in that he's just not contributing. Oh, Richie. Poor touch, but good pass by Bissouma. Bissouma again into Richie. Good hold-up play. Kulusevski now. Oh, turn. Emo. Love that. Oh! Bissouma. Big up Brandon Troller. Skippy, for me, I just don't think he's really shown, the same player that he was in that Barcelona game. Yeah, Dave thinks he's got to come off. And who would you put in instead, Dave? Gio or Papa Matasar?
Sarr or Lo Celso. Either one. Let them go and affect that game down the right-hand side. He's got to make a change in there. Skip just isn't doing enough. And if the idea is to have him in there to stop the counters, I mean, he hasn't done that either. This is my problem with Skip. This is what I keep saying. You got to see more from the guy. I'm constantly left underwhelmed by him. Another punt long to Sonny.
Oh, good touch from Sonny. What a touch.
Sir! Referee. Come on, book out that yellow. Thank you.
Oh, what a touch.
That was beautiful by Sonny. Pluck that down from
What a touch. He showed him the weight room as well. And not only...
Should have been
the
a red.
weight room
If he
and a
wasn't holding
beautiful
on to
touch,
Sonny, he
Davo.
was in.
Yeah, I was teetering on that. He was close to last man.
Spurs 89 says, falling in love with Bissouma. Zoe says, Sar, for me, Giovanni Lo Celso's a bit too attacking. Ribsy says, that was sublime from Sonny. 100%. 100%. Let's go and get this winner. Let's put a smile on everyone's face today. James Madison standing over it. Can we get a repeat of the first half? It's a good ball. That's over here.
Big up, Zoe. I agree. Falling behind. Brentford trying to hit us on the counter. And Buemo. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Thank you, sir.
Love it.
Bissouma.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
They're caught out here. Come on now. Bissouma, man on.
Sonny wanted it to feet. Bissouma's telling him to go in behind.
Into Skippy now.
He takes so long to do anything, Skip. He's new winks. Okay, guys, it's 2-2. Let's go.
Spurs. Taking their time, but...
Trying to invite them
Can't
out.
be, lovely from Bissouma.
Oh,
into Richie! Great pass from Bissouma and great pass from Madison. Madison to Bissouma, players of the match thus far. Absolutely unlocking this Brentford team on their own.
Come on, let's go and get the next.
Find Madison again. There he is.
Emerson.
Mo, whip it in.
Richie, get in the box, man. Took him too long to get to the centre of the box there. Van de Ven.
Well done, Mickey. Well done, Van de Ven.
On to Destiny. Some comfortable touches there. I love that.
Oh, Sonny, sir.
Well done, Bissouma and Sonny and Udogie there. Give it out to Udogie outside you.
Sonny. Udogie. This now. Oh, a little lazy. Lazy from Emo and Bissouma.
It was very lazy from Emerson. He caught flat-footed there. You got to be on his toes. Oh. Come on. There's a win here for us today. Let's go and take it. Let's set off this new era the way it's supposed to be done.
It's a great game. It's a good game thus far between these two teams.
Create a few more chances. We'll definitely take one of them for sure. Good ball. Oh. At least he got it on target. That's the main thing. He's finding his range. Skip.
I wanted him to bury that.
Kulu getting
good chance here for Brentford down their left.
That's it. Get the pressure on. Let's go, Richie. Madison next. Well done. Forcing Brentford all the way back to the goalkeeper. They've gone long. In behind Emerson again. That seems to be their out ball, doesn't it? Then long balls in behind. It's a ball into the box. Vicario Venom is there to take it. He's a quick distribution. Straight to Richie. Go on, Richie. Multi-ball system. Let's go. Sonny. Skip.
Mo.
Come on, Bissouma. Madison screaming for it on the left-hand side. One of you get your bloody heads up. Van de Ven to Madison.
Madison here.
Sonny.
One-on-one. Lovely.
Back to Madison. Back to Sonny.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful. Back to Madison. Back to Sonny. Come on, boys.
Van de Ven now.
Keep probing. Think of yourselves as the locksmiths.
Sanchez getting taken out. Is there a foul there?
There's got to be. He's took him out after he's passed the bloody ball.
Is he not giving a foul? He's not. Is he not giving a foul? Yeah, he has to have given a foul.
Surely he has.
King Hoddle, big up to you, my man. He says, I'm liking this a lot. That's now getting a little that I wouldn't even call it cagey because we're trying to break them down and we are trying to get a goal here, but it's starting to reach that stage where it could go either way. It's interesting. Kulu. Sanchez, so deep in their half here. Kulusevski now. Oh, lovely little step over. See Basuma?
Let's go. Let's go. There's one here.
Mo, come on, man.
Well done, Basuma.
Nice Basuma. Oh, Doji!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, just slightly heavy touch. You could have had a shot. Skippy in this. And Emo.
I like that from a Doji Dojak driving into
Sanchez. Basuma is incredible. He's just, oh my lord.
Takes 4 players out of the game there. Well done, Madison.
Lovely.
Van de Ven. Oh, we're bringing out all the step-overs and everything.
Beautiful technicians.
Take your time for carry on. There's no rush. Wait for the option to come. Wait for the option to come. No rush.
There you are. There you are.
Richie.
In a Rich. Good.
Madison.
Hold that play, Rich. Madison.
Give it to us. Yes, come on. Everything's going our way now. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
He's thinking about some changes, maybe, Ange?
Yeah. It's looking like it. He's giving someone some instructions, some detail to pass on. Sanchez. Into Skip. He just doesn't do anything.
Basuma. Yeah, he needs to be taken off. Richie.
She's nearly left that one short. Let's go, Sonny. Sonny hugging the wing this half.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful.
He just wants to. They're just not letting him in on that right. They're forcing him down on that left. Yeah. Well done, Mickey. Mickey Van de Ven has had a great game.
Come on, Ange. Get some subs done. A couple of substitutions will kill these. Thomas Frank is going for it.
Brentford are throwing some new men. Yeah, why do you think Ange has not made a substitution yet?
I think maybe the fact that we're bossing the game, Jack, he maybe doesn't want to change it just in case it has a negative effect. But for me, I think, leave it another 5 minutes if he wants, and then you got to make a change. You got to get Skip off, get more of an attacking-minded player on, and I'd probably take off Kulu as well and get someone like Manasana or Perisic in there.
Yeah.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, win that.
So close to the steal.
No, they just got him behind, though. Broke our press.
Look at the pace of that. Look at the pace of that from
Good defending, Udoji.
What the
Whoa, great defending. Sir!
He's so good.
Sir! A little naughty ref.
Just out muscles him. No way is he giving that as a free in. Surely not. Well done, Destiny. That's unreal.
Shows him the weight room.
He is
That's got to be a yellow, right?
Beast.
It's a little. It was he's just absolutely all over him. It's what you want to see. He's just got him Waymo in his pocket there.
Oh, that's beautiful. Here comes the subs. Oh, we're making 2, is it? That Ben Davies warming up with the thing off, and Papa Matsar looks ready to come on 2. Let's wait to get that confirmed. We've got Rozerlev coming off.
I don't know why Ben Davies is getting warmed up, Daniel.
Yeah,
put your bid back on, says Neil G. Put your bid back on, Davies.
Yeah, please do. Sit back down on
Christian Norgard being taken off for Brentford.
And yeah, Wisa as well.
And Wisa is also being taken off.
Some of their better players off.
I think that's Kevin Shada being brought on for them.
The first couple of minutes of the subs.
That one guy, Shada, is supposed to be pretty good for them, but I'm not sure who this other guy is.
Still no change as of yet, but I did see Papa Matsar on the sideline without his
Did
bib
see some
on.
guys warming up.
Vicario just kicks it straight out of play. Oh, Richie's coming alive now, getting some pressing going. Where's the rest of the team?
Get there, Skippy.
Oh, go on. Everyone. Sonny, get out there now.
Come on now, boys.
That's it. Go on, Basuma.
Don't let him out. Can't let him out.
This game is opening up now. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
It's just one simple long ball.
Emo!
Well on Emerson.
Thank you, Emo.
Jesus Christ, how are they getting caught? All game, it's been one straight ball.
Why is that hard for Sanchez?
It's been all game. One straight long ball in behind. All game
Sanchez,
long.
For a guy that's really fast on his recovery, just doesn't deal though well with the ball in the air in those situations.
No.
Doesn't deal well with it. He always seems to let it bounce.
Possession a little bit here the last few minutes. The energy's gone. He needs to make substitutions.
Brentford have a lot more time and space. Yep. Well done, Emo. Good touch, man. Lovely touch. Great touch. Van de Ven going all the way back to the keeper. Into Sanchez. Lets it go across him. Wasn't a great pass from Vicario.
Oh, but Sanchez, all he has to do is take a touch. He decided
I don't know why he lets it go across him, though.
So stupid. This is where it gets nervy. Come on, Ange, make some subs. In the chat, let me know if you want Ange to make some subs.
Perisic.
And Papa
Perisic
Matsar
coming on, and Papa Matsar coming on here.
Skip out.
That's good to see.
Probably Kulu, I reckon. So skip for Sar. Come on, Daddy. Long
And Sonny.
Well, yeah, don't forget he's coming.
And Sonny being taken off.
Don't forget he's coming back from the surgery.
Oh, yeah. I just, Dave, if it were the perfect world, right? What you and I had wanted was Perisic on the left, Sonny on the right, in a perfect world. But something to maybe think about in the future, everybody, is Sonny actually on the right could do some damage and Perisic on the left. But it looks like we're going Perisic and Kulusevski.
And Madison gets the captain's armband because there's no Romero.
Already in his first game. Big up to Matters.
We need to get back on the ball again. It's concerning me that we sort of look like we're starting to run out of steam a little. People said some of these players should have been hooked 10 minutes ago. Don't disagree there for sure.
It's a tight game now. Goal could go either way, I think.
What's this referee doing?
Yeah, he's really... I mean, how these Brentford players have just gone down at any slight touch today, and he's bought it every time.
But then these players come out.
He's bought it every time.
But then they come out and moan now that the Premier League are adding on the time for their time wasting. You know what I mean? It's like, just don't time waste in the first place.
Well, just these referees need to do a better job. It's just not giving these free kicks. They just need to see it better.
But when you look at the referee, Jack, he's got a brand new haircut.
Players are just going to...
Fringe is done by the barbers. You know what I mean? It's like, it's embarrassing. He needs his moment, Jack. He needs to wave hi to Mammy and the kids at home, you know?
Ball sprayed out wide.
Someone just got...
Oh, he's taking it down our left here. Well done.
Oh, good ball.
Basuma, man on. Basuma, good clearance from Emo. Basuma's like, he's so confident right now that sometimes he'll have like 4 men around him and he'll still try to touch it around.
Oh, come on.
He is unpressable, really.
Well
there
done.
You go, Emma.
Let's go,
well
done.
done.
Oh, that was naughty. That was filthy.
Families. Oh, Emo.
He's already excited me more.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Back to Vicario. Take your time, Vic. Well done.
Good pass, Vicario. Good touch. Basuma.
Let's go.
Inu Doge.
Let's burst forward now. Let's do what we need to do. Perisic. Oh, beautiful.
Wrong
decision.
Everybody's just cutting inside too much. Get back. Perisic tracking back for Udoji. Good job, Vic. Mickey, come on. Well done, Mickey.
No way. There's no real protest.
No way he's going to. Please.
And there's no real protest there from the Brentford players either.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this. No, he's got it. He's got it. Well done. Diver. Yeah, well done, Van de Ven. Should have dealt with the first one better.
The diving in the box from them today has been a little shameless. Just when I thought we were kind of, guilty of the shithousery diving. I mean, Brentford have really tried to milk these.
Come on, get on with the game. Let's go and get the third. I don't want to draw. I want to win. Let's go. How long does it take? Water break and everything. Yeah, VAR checking this.
Don't tell me why are they even checking this? Come on.
Oh,
come on. Why are they even checking this?
No, not given. That's it. The referee just needed a water break.
No. Come on. Why are we even checking that? Yeah. No, he needed a camera break so it could pan to him.
Let's go. Come on, Tottenham. Madison picks it up. Can he drive forward? It's gone into Perisic.
Oh!
It's a ball into the box. Come on. Who's in the middle, man? Richarlison is never there when these crosses come in. Come on.
Zoe says, if anything, Van de Ven was fouled.
Yeah, exactly. Big up, Zoe.
That's actually a good point, Zoe.
Don't give away a free kick now. Oh, that was stupid. Another sub on the way for Brentford. Eddie Gonzalez says Richarlison is a bit slow to react at times.
I just think he's not been getting the runs, or he's not making the same runs, or just finding himself in the same sort of positions that he did in some of the preseason games. In the preseason games, like, he was just getting chance after chance after chance after chance. Whereas today, it's just not been the case. It is a huge difference, though, between preseason and the real regular Premier League. And also, a team like Brentford are a very tough team to break down. Very tough team to break down. Always have been.
Yeah. We just need to find a way, because we're going to need goals, You're going to have to find a way.
Mm-hmm. Like we did with Emerson. We're going to need something like that.
Yeah. Papa Massar, look at that. First time down the line. And Kulu, if he comes backwards. Mickey Van de Ven. Out to Perisic.
Oh, good try, Perisic. You tried to play Richarlison in there.
Brentford on attack. Look at the way they're bothering forward.
Get there, Mickey. Oh, look at that pace. Good anticipation, Mickey.
Brentford. To throw in.
Good work, Madison. Keep pressing.
Come on, Richie. Get after it. Needs to get Salamonster on the pitch. Oh, it's in behind. It's a cross. Vicario deals with it. Let's go, Vicario. Quick distribution. Emerson wanting it. Vicario not doing it. Now it's to Van de Ven. Van de Ven gets it into Basuma. Basuma's just the commander in that midfield. Drops in to pick up the ball, make things happen. Basuma over to Emerson. Get out to Kulu. Look at the space. Papa Massar. Back to Basuma. Basuma out to Madison. Looks to come back in. Sanchez. Emerson.
Mo.
Kulu.
Kulusevski now. Udoji.
Let's go, Destiny. Perisic. Back to Udoji. Can he get a ball in here? Back to Perisic.
Come on, Perisic.
Come on,
Whip
deliver
it
the
in.
hot sauce.
There you go.
The hot sauce is in.
Oh, yeah. Sar.
Good ball.
Oh.
More of them, please.
Great ball.
Long kick out.
Please deal with it. Sanchez, don't you
Christ.
dare back away. Don't you dare. How are you not winning this? Oh,
Mickey
thank
Van
God.
Ven.
But Jesus, how is that even hard?
Everything's a struggle with him. Everything's a struggle.
Why was that even hard?
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Bit of urgency now. 8 minutes left. Come on. Emerson. Now's not the time for 20 touches. Kulu.
Come on, Kulu.
You
Make something happen,
game.
man. There you go. Good ball.
Oh, just inches away from Perisic's head. That's more like it, though. Let's keep it
Good
coming.
run from.
Let's keep it coming.
Bringing on another defender, Brentford.
Think there's going to be a winner here, Jackal?
I think it could go either way. I see Brentford more hurting us on the counter or a set piece.
Yeah.
But the way we're going to score is absolutely going to be, I think the way we could score is going to be from some sort of similar goal to what Emerson had, where I think we'll get a nice sort of moment of breaking them down. And then we're going to need somebody to have a moment of brilliance, somebody to have a good shot, just a good finish, I think, because they've been really hard to break down.
Yeah.
They've been very hard to break down, Brentford.
Look, I'll take a winner. I don't care how
Fair
it
play
goes.
to them. 7 minutes left, everybody, of 7 minutes left until stoppage time.
How's my clock running today?
Udoji just loves
Still good.
Udoji just loves holding on to just holding on to those hips of Mbuemo. It's not letting him go anywhere.
We need just one more attack. It's all we need. Come on, Basuma. It's going to come.
It's a hell of a game, Basuma.
Jesus Christ, referee. How long?
Yeah, we need him.
To get a free kick underway. Jesus Christ.
Need to defend this here.
It's like they're getting in the local orienteering expert to plot out on the map. If this goes on for another 2 seconds, I swear to God, two of them standing over. Look at them, synchronized free kicks. You ever thought you'd hear the likes of it?
Clear.
All that for that. All that
Thank you,
long.
Sar.
You couldn't even beat the first man. Oh my God, it's embarrassing it took that long. Jesus Christ.
Oh, how you getting megged?
All right, it's all right. Who's that? Emergot.
Mo.
Oh my God.
All right.
Delaying tactics.
You make sure. Stay switched on,
I
Sanchez.
literally just said the rules about multi-ball, and they're taking 20 minutes to get everything underway. Someone go over and bounce the ball off his head. Jesus Christ, get going. Deal with it.
Oh, no. Good clear. Good block.
Oh, dog, come on, Madison. You got to be better there.
Clear!
Oh! They're looking for handball. Brentford are seriously appealing for handball back
sketchy.
there. Seriously appealing for a handball back there.
For what?
I think it was one of the pullbacks. In
top.
behind again.
Get there, Vic.
Vic. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, here we are. No, play on. Come on.
Well done, Vicky.
Jesus,
No, that's not
he had
him.
an open
That's
goal
nothing
there. He's got to be
nothing there.
scoring that. Open goal.
I forced him to lob it. He forced him to lob it. That's what he had to do, but
Jesus. Emerson taking one in the goalies.
now what are they calling handball for?
They're embarrassing. Come on, Richie, win
Richie.
that. Big boy. Well done.
Oh, Sar.
Oh, what was that?
Sar, what a touch.
Feet were about 8 feet in the air there.
Good job, Kulu. There you are.
Come on, Emerson. Don't start slowing it down now. We need a winner. That's more like it. Let's get moving.
Come on, Sanchez. Get it out. Mickey, find somebody. Come on, Pape. No need for that. No need to go backwards there.
Breath. Jesus
Sir.
Christ. He's absolutely manhandling. Team are looking tired now. They look gassed. Brentford have dominated this last 10 minutes.
Yeah, they're finding it hard to continue to press.
Come on, get Solomon on. Oh, well done.
Well done, Mickey.
Oh,
Mickey.
Beautiful. Let's go, Perisic.
Perisic into Madison.
Madison, Richie.
Into Richie.
Oh, Richie.
No, Rich.
Jesus Christ, you absolute
No. Come on, man.
Jesus. Oh, he's so slow in them situations. He's no brain. Holy shit.
Just take your time, man. Take an extra touch.
I can't believe I just witnessed
Take an
that.
extra touch.
What's he throwing his arms around for? Just do better. First touch is shit.
Oh. Shot is not great either.
That was it. That was the opportunity.
Richie. Emo. Well done, Emo. Kulusevski.
Sar. Across the Van de Ven. Madison. Perisic.
Well done. Udoji here.
Back to Mr. Hot Sauce. What was that?
That's a corner.
Kick.
It's got to be a corner.
Come on, Tottenham. Come on, Tottenham.
1 minute, 15 seconds until stoppage time here. Let's see how much added time we're going to get.
Give me another 20 minutes. Let's get Porro on. Come on. GOVO time. Let's have it. Come on.
Whips it in. Madison. Oh, Sanchez. Kulu. Got to get it off the floor.
Get it under control. Today.
Good decision.
Speed it up, Vic. Good ball. Suma. Perisic, let's go. Through the
Madison,
middle.
man on.
Here.
Well,
That's
good
it, Madison.
turn. Good turn, Madison. Oh, lovely.
Oh, well done.
Kulu. Richie.
Oh, it's all right.
Udoji.
Got it. Perisic on the outside.
Udoji. Find him.
Oh, playing that one.
Suma.
Just slowed it down.
Oh, lovely.
Perry. Emerson.
Emo.
Go on, Kulu.
Good job, Kulu. Win it back again, man.
One of you.
There you go. Pape. Sir.
Well on. Emerson.
Emo, well
Kulu.
done. There you go. Pape.
Emerson.
Emo.
Come on, guys. Let's make something happen. One more chance.
Suma.
Just fashion one more. 4 minutes added on. That's a joke. Spent 4 minutes taking a free kick.
Yeah,
Come
normally
on,
it's a lot more than that.
Right at the depth. There's one more. One more here. Mickey. Edoji. Madison.
Madison. Oh, good ball.
Come on, keep swinging them in. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on, Pape.
Back out to Destiny. Perisic, back to Destiny. Good play. Too casual, right at the death of the game, Perisic. Well done. Long throw. Come on, Tottenham. Richie, you got to get your head to this kid.
Get in the mixer.
Give me a pigeon, please.
Get in there.
Mickey?
Not a great throw-in.
Shocking. Back to Perisic. Stay in there, everyone. Get on side.
Oh,
no, Perry.
read him. He read him.
They panicked. Let's recycle it. Come on. Come on, Tottenham. Come on, Tottenham!
Papa. Kulu.
Not now. Not now.
Mo. Getting...
Well done.
Ugh.
Go on, Emma. Keep going. Don't give up. Go on, Richie. Come on. This ball is still alive for us. Give it to him. Doji.
Come on, lads.
Get it.
Take a chance here, boys. Take a chance. Take a risk.
Too slow on the ball. Too slow.
Sanchez.
Oh, give it now. Let's go, Papa.
Oh,
fucking hell. Looks like we're happy to take this draw.
All the way backwards.
Basuma's not happy.
Yeah. Win that, Richie. Come on.
Come on, get it underway.
That foul.
Get it underway. Oh, Jesus, the play acting. Basuma, just get it underway. Now. Oh, and the referee wants to slow it down now as well, so he can get back on side. That's it. Game over now.
Game over.
Yeah, referee prick.
2-2. Well, that's a tough one to dissect. I'll take a point. I think we got really hurt by Romero picking up that injury, and I think Richarlison had probably 2 chances to win the game. When you think of it, he had that really good chance that he absolutely should have done better with, but we probably didn't worry about it as much at the time because we, had plenty more minutes to go. But then when you look back at it in hindsight, he absolutely should have buried one of those. I think he then probably had maybe 2 other half chances that he definitely should have done a whole lot better with. I don't know if I would say he should have scored, but he absolutely should have scored one of his chances, I think, on the day today, Richarlison. Overall, too, I feel like his play and his general hold-up play was not that great. I mean, when he did get the ball into his feet, he did an okay job at, being able to lay it off to somebody else. But I would say apart from that, he wasn't really even in the box in those sort of positions to be played into. I don't know, not the greatest performance, I think, from Richarlison. I think the 2 best players on the day were actually Maddison and Basuma. They just throughout the game just continued their best to try to break down this Brentford team. Maddison had some beautiful turns, some beautiful moments of just sort of surging through that midfield and played some nice passes in behind. I thought Basuma had a terrific game, maybe probably the player of the match when you think of it, just because he sort of ran the whole show, looked like a real warrior out there on the day. And actually at one stage, it felt like he had all the confidence in the world just to take on anybody he wanted. He was just taking it past 1, 2, 3, 4 players in certain moments. So the midfield was really nice. I kind of wish maybe Skippy was taken off sooner. We could have maybe benefited from that, having Papa Sarr or Gio maybe having more minutes to make an impact. But I don't know. That's starting to get a little picky, I think, or starting to get a little bit too sort of kind of nitpicky about certain things. But Emerson, the goal, you think about it, was clutch. That goal. We absolutely needed that because, I don't know, we had other chances on the day. They weren't really taken, and Emerson had like a quarter chance there, really, and was able to take that. So I'm actually very thankful for his second goal. Maybe Kulusevski, too, another performer that I would say could have done a bit better. But yeah, for me, Dave, I would say maybe the players in the match, probably Basuma and Maddison. I actually would say I could not fault them at all. I thought they did exactly what Ange would have wanted from them in that midfield.
Look, my fears about not getting in Van de Ven sooner came to fruition with that goal, the mix-up between him and Vicario, both of them going for it, That's come to fruition. But look, we got to understand, right? It's the first game post Harry Kane era. New captain. That captain wasn't even fully fit. New manager, etc. But as much as there's a lot of positives to take away from, there's also a few concerns. Richarlison, is just not going to get you them goals.
Mm-hmm.
In the Premier League, you might only get 2 opportunities. You have to be taking one of them. It's that simple. And nor did he do enough to get involved with the game.
Yeah.
You look at it, you know, the amount of shots we had 6 on target, the same as Brentford. That needs to improve. With the amount of possession we had, 70% to 30%, we have to be fashioning more chances. We have to be. And especially more on target.
Mm-hmm.
Brentford done very well to eliminate them chances. But the more we play like this, the more teams are going to set up like that. So we have to find answers to that. But my biggest one is the back line, you know. And actually, my biggest gripe is VAR, actually. That was never a bloody penalty. Never a penalty.
That was never a penalty.
After, it's a joke.
Never a penalty, but also, Dave, like you said, it felt like 2 goals that, I don't know, when I think of it, like, those were 2 pretty harsh goals to concede for Spurs, because the one was a penalty, should not have been a penalty. And then the other one was just a huge miscommunication between the whole back line, Vicario, Sanchez, Mickey van de Ven, and sort of think like that really wasn't really a realistic goal for Brentford either. They probably actually did have other chances, come to think of it. Like I think Mbuemo missed an open goal at one stage, and then they also probably had another chance that they maybe could have done better with. But what do you think? Like, Mickey van de Ven, I actually thought he was pretty stellar on the day. I actually thought he had a terrific game alongside Sanchez. I don't know if Sanchez, I would say, had a great game, but he didn't really have any howlers. I think maybe in the goal that we did end up conceding, I would say that was more on him than even was on Mickey, because it was somebody sort of as free as a bird on that right-hand side. And I think Emerson gets initially beat with that ball in behind, but that pass that's laid across the top of the penalty area, I just thought somebody needs to be dealing with that. Somebody needs to see that run being made. And it looked like Sanchez could have maybe seen that come sooner. But for the rest of the game, I don't know if he really was all that bad. But Mickey van de Ven, Dave, I actually thought for his first game of the season was terrific.
Look, I like what I've seen from him. You know, very rarely put a foot wrong, bar the mix up between him and Vicario maybe. But, you know, when it comes to Van de Ven, happy with what I've seen from him. But that back line all game long, Brentford just long ball over the top, long ball over the top, long ball over the top. Happened 5 or 6 times there in the second half. Someone has to learn to be able to deal with that. But look, Van de Ven was good. Vicario, some good moments, some maybe ropey moments, I would say, especially there towards the end. My heart was in my mouth. Look, overall, a good exercise for us, a good performance. But, you know, you got to have that goal scorer. You know, people tell me goals come from all over the place in an Ange system, but you still need that goal scorer. And Richarlison, he's got to do more. He's let this team down today, in my opinion.
Ribsy85 here with a super chat. Pick up to you, Ribsy. He says, hey, we just played a Premier League game without Harry Kane, with a new manager, a few new players starting. Some had their first game in the Premier League ever. Not that bad. For the most part, I don't think it really was that bad, Ribsy. I'm just kind of maybe let down by certain performances, but I think that just comes with it. There's going to be these growing pains, and also Ange is going to look at maybe what happened today and think of some tweaks, right? There were some moments where we sort of ran out of ideas. There were some stages where it looked like we grew a bit tired, but overall, it was a really fun game to watch. It was really nice to see us go into Brentford, who are a strong team, in my opinion, and stroke it around like that and make them have to defend that deep and make them have to play that sort of game. I imagine, even though they had some chances created, that, you know, the home team or the home fan base in the G-Tech Stadium were probably getting a bit bored at certain moments of Spurs continuing to sort of win the ball back and pass it around like that. And there are a lot of new players that are stepping into some big roles. Basuma stepping into a leadership role. Madison stepping into a leadership role. There are a lot of players that don't really have, you know, as much of that, how would you say, that benefit of having people like Kane around, Lloris around, that they can just sort of pass on sort of the pressure to, and they know that they'll handle it. So it's kind of up to them to pull themselves together and be kind of more the leaders. So yeah, it's a new team, but I've been really excited with today. At the end of the day, I've been impressed with the performance, a little frustrated with some moments here and there. I think in particular with certain players, but overall on the day, I'll take a point. I feel like we could have done better when we probably could have grabbed 3. We definitely could have grabbed 3 at some stage, Ribsy. And also, you want to start with 3 points, but away from home, G-Tech Stadium, one that we struggled in the past. I mean, I think Ange did a fine job today.
No, look, I think he done a good job. I would say maybe he could have brought on a couple more saves, maybe a little, or substitutions. maybe bringing on Solomon or something like that. But look, preseason has come back to haunt us, Jacko. The fact that everyone was only getting 45 minutes, come to the end of the game there, come the last 20 minutes of that game, we couldn't press. We didn't have anything left in us to do it. So, the fact that we weren't giving people proper minutes on preseason has come back to haunt us. The fact that, you're trying to incorporate so many players on the preseason has come back to haunt us because we haven't been able to unlock the door today the way we should be doing it. So, this is what I've been warning about with how slow our preseason has been in terms of incomings, outgoings. You look at other teams, Newcastle flying out the traps, Brighton flying out the traps, Arsenal, City, teams like that all flying out the traps because they've got their house in order. But look, good start from Ange Postecoglou, plenty to build on. Just disappointed we didn't maybe snatch the win, Jacko and Ribsy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think we played very well. I'm excited with what I was able to see today. I'm so impressed with Mickey van de Ven. I know I kind of had I wouldn't say reservations, but I sort of was more of a Tapsoba fan. Today, I thought he just had a terrific game, and it's not easy going into it without Romero, right? He probably thought that he would have the ease of having a guy like Romero next to him for this game, but instead he had Sanchez, and that is I would say, a difficult sort of way to begin your time here, and he's done a good job about it. And yeah, I think you're right, Dave. That's how I would describe it. I think I'm very impressed with the performance, but just feel like we could have snatched something there. And so you are left, a little bit wanting. You are left a bit wanting, but overall, bird's eye view at the whole situation, really, really pleased, and absolutely would take a point. And Dark Sun G says the same. He says Brentford away from home has always been hard for any team. I take a draw. Look at last season too. I feel like Brentford just always seemed to show up against the bigger teams. It felt like they even dropped points against some of the smaller teams, but anytime Thomas Frank would come up against Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, it always felt like they pulled off a pretty good game. Even if they didn't win, they always gave the other team a tough ride and never gave any team an easy game. You rarely hear about Brentford getting smacked 3-4-0 or anything like that. They always seem to make games pretty close and pretty kind of sticky and cagey. Always feels cagey when you're playing Brentford. And I think we handled ourselves well. And we also, too, I think had a really good performance from Vicario, by the way, Dark Sunji. And he says, too, Van de Ven and Vicario had a great Premier League debut, in my opinion. I thought they both did. I think Vicario looked great in possession. He was asked to make some saves here and there, and he was asked to also be a sweeper keeper. And I think he did a pretty good job on the day, knowing he's also away from home. He's going to be really nervous, too. Udoji, I mean, I think he could have had an even better game, but it's not like he had a bad game. Dave, I think he's going to be really one of the signings of the decade for us. He's actually the left back of the future. He just looks like a beast. Udoji.
I really like Udoji, Jack. I really like what I've seen him today, defensively and going forward. What I loved most is when the opportunity and the space arose, he drived into it. And I think a few others need to look at that and maybe do the same. There's times today where I think we were too quick to take the pass, too quick to take the easy option rather than actually drive at them and make something happen. But look, it's a learning progress, but Udoji was absolutely brilliant today. Didn't put a foot wrong. Very comfortable with him going into this season.
Very comfortable for sure. Then Jerome says, I had very tough place to go, but we've done a lot better. Man United and Arsenal got destroyed there on their opening games seasons ago. Decent point. And also when you think of it, right, Man United, they were beginning their new kind of campaign under Eric Ten Hag, right? Their new sort of rebuild, this new kind of redesign of Manchester United and how it's supposed to be and how it's supposed to act. And on their opening game, they got absolutely dumped on by Brentford. So I guess it wasn't as much of a bad debut by Ange Postecoglou. Come to think of it, that it was similar circumstances to what Ten Hag had. And two, remember, I think Harry Maguire actually came onto the pitch, right, and caused him some real nightmares. Sanchez did not cause as many nightmares as Harry Maguire did to Man United. And also, I think Lisandro Martinez, right, had a terrible debut in that game. Van de Ven had a pretty good debut when you think of it. Also, too, like you said, Udoji had a great debut. So I think for the most part, all of our starting and new players have had pretty good, beginning of their campaigns and have had a pretty good debuts. And like we said earlier, just maybe one or two players could have just done a bit better in helping us snatch that chance to grab a winner. It felt like Kulusevski could have contributed more chances. I don't know how many chances he really created. And then also Richarlison. Richarlison too could have grabbed us a winner at some stage. Yeah,
fitness for me was an issue there today, Jacko. You could see it with Kulu still not up to full fitness, Sonny not up to full fitness, Richarlison not up to full fitness. You know, near the end of the game,
he stopped
for 20,
pressing.
20 plus minutes, completely stopped pressing, allowing Brentford to dictate that last 20 minutes. Fitness is an issue with this squad now for their next few games, and that's a consequence of having to give someone like Moonhead, Ndombele, and people like that 45 minutes. Well, actually, Ndombele didn't get any, but other players 45 minutes.
And then Basuma here from Dark Sun G is like a new signing. And then Madison is class. If you were to pick your kind of performers of the day, your match of the day, or sorry, your men of the match, Dave, would it be Basuma and Madison? I think they were just by far the best performers, and they created the most chances. I kind of said this earlier. I think they did, for the most part, everything Ange would want from them in that midfield.
Yeah, I think Basuma and Madison were excellent. I think you'd probably put Adoji in there. I think you'd put Emerson in there as well because he scored. You know, they'd be my man in the match. It's a shame. You know, probably, do you know what, Jack? It's probably, you know, tells the tale of the tale, right? The fact that there's no forward players in the man of the match reckoning whatsoever, despite scoring 2 goals.
Good point there. Good point there. That we've only scored 2. We've scored 2 goals in the game, and none of the forwards we would think of as kind of the top contributors on the day. And it really does come down to chances created. And chances created was more coming from the midfield or the fullbacks. Yeah. It felt like it was Udoji creating chances. Emerson, I would say not as much, but he was just sort of doing that role, I guess, of just recycling it and keeping possession, and he did so quite well. And he still scored his chance when it was presented to him. And it was the forwards really on the day. They just didn't create chances for each other and really didn't do a whole lot when kind of in good positions to try to make something happen. They just seem very risk averse, our forwards today in possession. Thought Sonny maybe before, kind of half time, before the first half, started to kind of make more inroads and trying to kind of whip the ball in. But for the most part today, I sort of thought Kulusevski was a bit kind of, he just didn't really seem to want to do a lot. And maybe even just in general, our wingers just seem just really reluctant to take it down the byline. They just only want to cut inside every single time. And I think we got kind of punished for that, or I felt like Brentford just were well aware of that. And they seemed to be always ready for us to cut inside so that we weren't able to do anything with it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like I said, that comes down to just, you need to, we had opportunities to create a few more chances. Had we created a few more chances, I imagine we would have gotten that goal. And also maybe there were some chances that were brewing at the end of the day. But for me, Dark Sun G, Madison and Basuma, I don't know if they can really be hanging their heads in shame in any way. I thought they actually had a terrific game. And I feel like they could have been helped out maybe by others.
Basuma, I thought was outstanding, even better than Madison.
And he could have been helped out by... He had some world-class moments even today, Basuma, genuinely, Dave.
Yeah. Much better than Madison, in my opinion. Look, Madison had a good game, don't get me wrong, but I think Basuma had that bit more in him. Madison, brilliant at in-swinging balls, trying to unlock the door, brilliant. Basuma picking up the ball from deep, taking players out of the game. I mean, that's what I want. And I thought Basuma was brilliant today.
And as well, Wolf Mahler celebrating 2 years, 27 months. He says, I might be a foolish Sanchez convert. Him and Van de Ven, ?
I'm off to lie down.
Sanchez hasn't had that. It's at Barcelona. He had a great game. But I don't even know, Wolf, because there are some moments today where I expected him to mess up more than he actually did. And he, surprised me on a few occasions. But there's some moments I think did get overlooked where there were some balls played over the top that he struggled with, and he should not have struggled with because he has the pace to recover to be able to get there. And when you look at him, you would think he would have the strength to be able to kind of shield his man and be able to just sort of kind of control it and then play it back to his keeper. But there were some moments where it was like a 19-year-old, like Kevin Shada or whatever his name is, was like causing him trouble with those balls in behind and was like out muscling him, just getting in front of him. And that's where I'm worried is like Sanchez has that recovery pace and has that strength and is pretty good in the air. But where he is going to get hurt are those balls in behind. It feels like he just doesn't know how to read them, seems to just sort of get caught off guard by them. And that's pretty much how Spurs are going to get, counterattacked every time. It's just long balls over the top and behind, or sort of kind of balls played between the lines through our defenders. And he's going to have to do a better job at reading them. I think on the rest of the day, for the rest of the things, I don't even think he did all that bad. But if I were to point out something that maybe we should think about, it's just those balls in behind I thought he did struggle with. And that is, for the most part, how teams are going to attack us, is they're going to try to hit us on the counter and try to spray passes in behind. And he looked to kind of struggle with reading it, is how I would say it, Dave. He just struggled to read it every time.
Yeah, look, this is where we're at. The fact that the board haven't done enough in that department. We're all sitting here trying to pick between Davies, Dyer, Sanchez, and Tanganga. I said coming into the summer, ideally it'd be fucking none of them, which it should be. That would be showing ambition. Look, I can understand why people would say Sanchez, maybe keep him out of the whole lot, but I agree with Jack. The reality is the guy's defensive frailties are still there, balls in behind over the top. Can't deal with them. And there was a few dodgy moments here and there with the guy. Look, for me, I'm never going to back him. I've seen more than enough to show that he's just not good enough for Tottenham Hotspur's level. And I'm never going to sit here after 2 games, one of them a preseason game, which we lost 4-2, by the way, and sit here and say, oh, he's the guy. He's not. The reality is the defense is still conceding goals. And as long as these guys are here, it's going to keep happening.
And big up to you, Dark Sun G. He says, this is the difference between Dyer and a Van de Ven result. I feel like Dyer has shown his true colors, actually, to me, Dark Sun G. For me, he just looks to be a guy that is just kind of completely, lost hope. He's given up on Spurs from what we can tell. He just, I don't know, like the way he's just sort of reacted has just been kind of petulant type behavior. And it's just the behavior of a very, very, I don't know, stubborn, as well as it's just spoiled. I don't get it. Like the way he's gone about this just seems all wrong. I'm glad that he hasn't been given the captaincy, because if this is how he reacts to not giving the captaincy, shouldn't have been a leader ever in the first place, in my opinion, Dark Sun G. That's how I see it. But big up to you though, my man.
Dark Sun G's absolutely spot on there. If we had Sanchez plus one of them, we wouldn't have got a result out of this game. Dark Sun G is absolutely spot on there. Big up, my man.
And then as well, Tin Man 007 says, early days, but the keeper really worries me. As I said before, Richie is not good enough. We need a striker, a defensive midfielder, and another center back in this team. If Højbjerg's out the door, Tin Man 007 absolutely need a replacement for him. We do need a striker, I think, just to compete with Richie, because even though Richarlison didn't have a great game, we are putting a lot of faith into him, and we have to give him his chance. That being said, there needs to be someone that can come on, though, right? That can actually replace him and see if we can actually get that goal that we've been needing, and someone who can take that chance. And if we did have a Kolo Muani, a Gift Orban, just somebody of some rapport that was able to come on and make a difference, I think that would have been useful. I guess we're going to have to wait, though, because Harry Kane was only just sold. And Spurs, I guess, don't really act as quickly as we need them to. But it looks like right now Richarlison can't be on his own. Kind of only challenging with no one really to challenge him up front, unless Sonny, I guess, is going to be moved up there in order to challenge him. But I guess that's an alternative. But yeah, there definitely needs to be a striker of some kind to challenge him.
I tried telling people were saying to me, Dave, you're just too sentimental towards Harry Kane. Oh, stop it. We're going to get goals. You're being pathetic. My point still stands today after I've seen us in, pre-season, but also after today's game. We need a striker in this team. We had Harry Kane today. We would have won that. We would have nicked that game easy. And I'm not sitting here saying or moaning about the fact that we've let Harry Kane go. It's done. But my point is, we have to go and get someone to replace him. Everyone's sitting there going to me, everyone's sitting there slating Richarlison last year, then turning around this summer going, Richie's going to get us the goals. He's not. He's had 2 chances, and unfortunately, in the Premier League, you have to take the chances that come along. You will not get that many per game. You can't expect 5-6 chances per game to take one of them. And then sadly, again, not poor planning. It's putting us in this situation. Richie, I keep telling people, he is not going to get the goals that we need in this system. Then you hear people absolutely raving about Gift Orban. Are we mad? The guy scored goals in the Belgian league and the Norwegian league. That's it. And we think this guy is going to come in and be the answer. Yeah. We need a proven striker at this level to come in here. And it's not. It's just to help Ange Postecoglou. That's it. Tim Man's spot on. Striker, centre back, to help Ange Postecoglou. We need it, and the board better get it done before the end of this window, or we're going to see what we seen last season. The football will be a bit more enjoyable, but the results will still be up and down if we do not get these sorted. And the only reason why I harp on about them, because I actually really want Ange Postecoglou to have a chance to succeed at this football club. I want him to last a full season in the dugout, and for that to happen, I feel he needs these players.
Sorry, everybody. I do got to get going, though, because I do have a flight I got to catch sometime soon. So we're going to get through the rest of these super chats here. John Stokes says, and then also Dave does have a post-match show he's going to do with you, so we're not going anywhere. John Stokes says, the ghosts of the G-Tech Stadium, Son, Kulu, and Richie completely absent today. And you can tell by the fact that they've been left out of our team or out of our sort of man of the match candidates. It's just a sign of them being those ghosts. Big up to you, John Stokes. Dark Sun G says, we should try Sonny at striker, Richarlison on the right wing, Solomon on the left wing. I think maybe we just throw Richie to the bench for the time being, throw maybe Sonny up top, Perisic on the left, and then Solomon on the right. I want to see Perisic actually thrown into the team, Dark Sun G, because I think he throws in some really good balls into the box. He provide that service to Sonny, and too, I think he just sort of fits this system maybe better than some of the other wingers do. And then last but not least, John Stokes says, Van de Ven was superb. Now you guys know why I wanted him. I'm sorry that Daniel Levy took his time with it, though. I wish he brought him in sooner so that he had further time to be able to settle in. But for a baptism of fire of some type, I mean, playing alongside Sanchez, he did superbly, John Stokes. He did absolutely superbly.
Yeah, he had a very good debut, and I'm delighted you got to finally witness him in action, John Stokes. It was a bit touch and go there, my man, near the end of it, but we got our man over the line. But look, guys, we're going to call it a day here, because I will be back with a post-match show with the likes of Mia, Nick, aka Lazy 8 as well, guys. So make sure you check that out. But look, just maybe some takeaways. A lot to build on, a lot of positives, but we still need another centre-back, and we need another striker. And I don't want to hear any more crap of people telling me we do not need a striker. We need a striker. But that's it. And we'll see you all back here in an hour or so, Jacko.
Yep, so we'll see you later, and Dave will be taken away from here. Let's end it off, everybody. Come on, you Spurs, and the big Ange we trust.
And most importantly, we never stop.